What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Hello, everybody. Diesel coming in with that 30-month. Fucking boss, like I've wasted a lot of money here. Get over there. Money well spent, mate. Money well spent. Oh, dear. Sunday, once again. And we're back with Adventures of the Black Marque. And, yeah. How is everyone on this fine last day of the weekend, I guess? Last night's little get together in Discord was good fun. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Much drinking was had, and Jero, get fucked, stay fucked. I'm same here. But yeah, getting the pineapple one's not bad. I've not tried it yet, but from discussions on the internets, both, Ali, both. All right, let's bring the crew in. Hello, crew.
What do you want?
Wow.
Hello.
What an intro.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
You're welcome.
So with that, Mitch.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened last week on The Adventures of the Black
A
Marque?
rogue of talent is always welcome among us.
Well,
From what
let's
I
start
have heard,
off.
you are skilled indeed.
We went hunting for our trusty friend, the pyromaniac with the grenades, and we found him in an underground bunker where all of the powder is stored. And he'd found himself a stone golem. It's terrible. It was terrible.
It was great.
And then,
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great for all of 2 minutes. when we critted it to death.
Go for yourself.
Yeah. But after that, we did, however, Frank found a very important book, question mark?
I believe he did.
Yeah. You left some breadcrumbs from it for us. I appreciate that. Yeah. And then we set off onto the ocean, our maiden voyage of the Red Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
Our maiden voyage of the Red Maiden.
Your maiden voyage, yeah.
She ain't no maiden any longer.
No return.
Oh.
And we bumped into our ever-present patron god, the she-bitch of the ocean, Umberlee.
You did.
And
It was good times.
I feel like she's really upset with us.
Could say that. Yeah.
Like I'm just getting this feeling that she doesn't like us that much.
Yeah.
Getting the vibe.
Yeah, I'll get that vibe. But yeah, and she said wait, hold on. What were Diesel's words? Giant crab lobster spider thingy on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then stupidly, the DM allowed Frank, because of his great role playing, to crit one of his spells. And for the second time that night, the big bad monster was trivialized.
Yeah, fucking 84 points of damage on a blight spell.
It was a bad roll as well.
It was. It was.
Was it still like 16d8 or something like that?
Yeah.
Something filthy.
84 fucking damage, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 84 points of damage.
18d8.
Yep.
So.
And
Yeah,
after
pretty
that,
much
we
ended-
did some casual pirating.
You did.
Yeah,
Sorry, an
got ourselves-
Catlin frigate.
Yeah. Got ourselves some new crew and a new ship. We basically killed all of the... I'm pretty sure we killed all of the officers on the ship because they're all fucking dickbags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rescued a man from the water, and the rest of the crew capitulated, and we now have... What do we say?
150...
Yeah.
156, I think it was.
153. We lost 3 crewmen in a broadside.
That's correct. You did. You did.
But fuck them, because they didn't have names, so they're not important.
Generic pirate number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your crew you're sacrificing there. They'd be heartbroken to hear you speak of them like that.
Well, they shouldn't
Kinda
have worn
funny.
red shirts.
Yeah, that's right. They're wearing red shirts.
Yeah. And if I remember right, then we basically finished the session with the water deep on the horizon. With
We did.
Booger being sent ahead. So we don't know what Booger's been up to in the last, week or so, week and a half. So I'm pretty certain we'll find out very soon.
My money's on hammock.
Is it? I mean, I'll take that bet.
He lost some server solution. I don't know if you know that.
And what?
Observers
lost Observer.
out of Discord.
Oh yeah. So they are. No idea why.
Interesting.
Let's just quickly retry relaunch Discord. See if that helps. Discord. So yeah, anything else you want to add before we dive in?
Have fun finding me in Waterdeep.
Yeah. we squeezed our massive ship in what looks like these very small gateways.
Yeah, well, what we'll do for now is we'll activate the water deep map. And at least we've got that on for chat to see where things are.
Yeah, the gigantic ship in the port. That's where we are.
Subtle as fuck, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like for the moment we've lost observer because Discord doesn't want to fire up on my stream PC.
Huh.
For whatever reason.
Well, shit.
I mean, what did Observer do for you, really? It was just highlighted our...
Just highlighted your portraits when you talk.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll be alright.
Everybody knows who we are now, anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a question.
All right. So, let's swig of the old H2O. And we'll dive in.
Hmm.
Barker stood on the aft castle of the Red Maiden. He sort of glances out just as the ship begins to make its way into Waterdeep Dock.
Frank, Mitch,
Ayo.
the last time we were here, do you happen to remember what happened with them?
And Barker begins to thumb a thumbing motion towards Hazel.
Do you happen to remember what happened last time?
I mean, I haven't gone senile in my old age, so no. Yeah, I absolutely remember.
Well, look.
I'm gonna need a disguise.
Aye. Well, look here. Look, do us a favor. Give her a little job below deck because we don't exactly want her being seen.
Oh.
Because you never know. You know, I know it's been a few months now since we were last in Waterdeep, but you know what she be like. So just go and scope out the town first. Make sure that things have blown over. And then we'll get her on land.
If it has blown over.
I'm sure. No, I mean, come on, it's been a few months now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, just give her a little job below deck. Give her a job below deck, something that'll keep her occupied for a few hours.
A few hours. I mean, fucking.
Mitch.
What?
Rudy.
I mean, Rudy always needs help. There's a lot of mouths to feed nowadays.
That's not a bad idea, to be honest with you.
Yeah, send it to Rudy. She'll hate it. It'll be great.
Congratulations, you've been promoted to passing on that news.
Oh, bollocks. And then he sees fucking McCullen wandering on the deck. He's like, ha ha! McCullen, we've got a job for you.
What can I do for you, Mitch? What do you need me for?
Go tell Hazel that I and the captain said she has to lay low on the ship, so she's helping Rudy today in the kitchen.
Hey. Yeah, you see McCullen just beam this enormous shit-eating grin.
Scratch out McCullen until further notice.
Oh, so you're telling me I get to tell Hazel that she be working with Rudy for the next foreseeable future?
Yes.
Sounds about right.
All right. You see McCullen, he sort of put his hands on his hips, strikes a bit of a triumphant pose. Oh, I can do that. That's not a problem. I'll be back shortly. I'll go and give her the good news.
And find me a hat.
McCullen.
Aye.
Remember, she's very quick with those daggers.
And don't you worry, Frank. I've been practicing running up and down the deck. I'm a little bit quicker on my feet now. At least, well, we'll know if she starts chasing me, or I'll keep you posted.
This is going to go terribly.
We'll listen for the scream.
You see McCullen nod, and he begins to make his way below deck to find Hazel.
I'll bet you a gold. She attacks him.
Well, that's not fair. Do we just take bets on whether she draws blood this time?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'll put a gold on it.
One of you, roll me a 1d2.
You can do it, or do you want me?
I got it.
Cool.
It's 1.
All right, thank you. 10, 15 minutes pass. And by this point now, the Red Maiden's well and truly docked up in water deep. And various members of the crew were lashing the ship to the pier. Goods has now been moved from below deck onto top deck. The various bits and pieces you brought from Highport and a few of the other items you acquired from the Athcatlan frigate. And it starts off quiet, but you begin to hear raised voices from down below. And the voices get louder and louder until a high-pitched squeal is emerged from below deck, and McCullen throws open the door, runs onto the top deck. Oh, she's gonna kill me! She's gonna kill! Oh, she's already! Look! And McCullen runs up to Mitch and Frank with his hand outstretched, and you can just see across the back of his hand there is a light cut. You can see drop, drip onto the deck. Oh, she didn't like me telling her that. But a few of the crew members have, I sort of holding her back, barring her from the door. But yeah, she's. I don't think she's best pleased.
No. Do us a favor and clean that up, because you know what I'm like with bloodstains on the deck. Good lad.
I mean, it's a vampire. Was a vampire ship, so I don't think a little bit extra blood on the deck's going to make that much of a difference.
I mean, for a second there, I thought I was a quartermaster and I was telling you to do something.
Of course, Mitch. I'll. And you see McCullen just reach into his belt and pull out a large sort of cloth. It's normally what he uses for a sash, and he just begins to, on hands and knees, just. There you go. It's gone, Mitch. It's gone.
There's a good lad. It wasn't so hard now, was it? At this point, Mitch is wandering amongst the crew, taking hats off the heads and putting them on his. He's like, no. No. Frank, I can't decide.
Go for the fanciest one.
As soon as Mitch hears the words, he locks on
No.
the captain.
No.
I mean, look good on my head, right?
All right, come on, follow me.
Bark begins to hobble into the cabin in the back of the Red Maiden, and he steps in and begins to rummage through a large chest in the back.
No.
You see bits of clothing now just jettison.
Here you go. Try this one on.
And Barker brings out a slightly smaller hat, but one similar to his own.
If that doesn't, get the guards off you, none of them will.
Ooh, and he
Dirty 20 Live! Thank you for that raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I'll be with you guys in a second. Sorry, Mitch. Carry on.
With that, Mitch puts it delicately on his head, looks himself in the mirror, and he's like, well, fucking I'll be damned.
It's a damn fine hat, so, if my main one ever gets, disposed of, at least I've got to spare. So make sure you bring the damn thing back.
Yeah, no worries.
With all the feathers in one piece. Or
with more feathers.
For being such a generous captain, when you go on shore, you can bring me a new one back.
Oh, but that means I can keep this one, right?
Aye, you can keep that one.
Done. Mitch turns on his heel and struts out.
I want a bigger one than the one I've got now. Something that'll,
with peacock feathers and everything.
Aye, that'll inspire fear into those who behold me as dread Captain Victor Barker of the Red Maiden. Oh.
You see, Barker just scoops up his tankard from the desk in his quarters and just takes a big swig. Ah. Ah, dear.
I come outside and I'm like, what do you think, Frank?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Nobody will ever recognize me now.
Yeah. I better do something about this. And I take my paladin shield off. Put it
Okay.
Put it by the ship's wheel. And just pick up a shitty old buckler off one of the other crew members.
Got one of the
on my arm.
One of the other crews like, hey, that's my shield. Can I have that one? That's a nice fancy shield. Can I use that one?
I turn and lock eyes with him and cast thaumaturgy to make my eyes glow red.
That's a silly question. I'll find another one. You see the pirates start to back off.
You can have this back when I return. I just need the loan of it.
Yeah, of course, sir. Of course. I mean, with what we've been paid so far, if we get a bit of shore leave, I might even be able to buy me some new clothes and a new shield. You see all the various crew now on the Red Maiden just turn around, and kerfuffle begins to form as all the crew now realise, if they get granted a bit of leave time, they've got quite the small fortune that they can spend.
Yeah, we'll leave that with the captain and Delilah. Cool story. We out.
Yeah, just hear bark as you begin to leave the Red Maiden.
What? I heard my name.
Yeah, we said bye, Captain. Bye.
Good luck. Fuck.
And that's when all the crew now begin to start crowding around Barker, and you just see him swallowed up by a crowd of pirates begging for shore leave. All right, just going to very quickly chime in on chat. So again, Dirty 20 Live, thank you for that raid and welcoming everyone. And also, Steel, thank you, buddy, for that tier 3, 30-month resubs. That's both you and D's with the 30-month tier 3 resubs. You mad bastards, but thank you. I appreciate you. All right, so welcome back to Waterdeep. It's been 25 sessions.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
A
It's been a
rogue
while.
of talent is always welcome among us.
Wow.
And from
It
what I
really
have
has been a
heard,
while since we've
you
been
are
here.
skilled indeed.
Yep. As you make your way down the docks, the vast majority of The pier seems to be exactly as you remembered. The hustle and bustle, constant to-in and fro of porters and dock workers. It's almost like you never left. The trials and tribulations you went through with regards to Captain Claudia Orlais seem to have not made a slight dint in Waterdeep whatsoever. So with that, you now have the task ahead of you of finding Booger Jackson somewhere in this city.
What was the pub called? I can't find it in my notes.
Roll me an insight check.
It was something shitter, right?
Yeah.
Insight?
Yeah, insight.
No, that's using the ship.
Oh, Sarah. 21. Sea Dog Shitter. It's
Sea Dog Shitter.
The Sea Dog Shitter. It's one of the sort of the little spit and sawdust taverns. And if I remember rightly, it was off. It was around about either Pearl Alley or Street of Curtains, round about that sort of area.
Okay. I don't recall. I don't think
so
it.
dirty.
You say that again, Sir Dees?
I said those names are so dirty.
Yeah. I think that's why we chose it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
thank
we
you for that
we set
research.
off.
Okay. So as you both begin to meander your way, is it just you two going? Are you taking any of the other crew with you, or
Garvash is coming.
Garvash? Okay.
Yeah, he has a disguised ginger beard.
I mean, I don't.
No reason.
Garvash is sort of stood there scratching this giant.
This. I like this. I like this a lot. Am I him? Am I him?
Yeah, mate.
Yes.
You see Garvash, this large orcish behemoth, just raise his axe in the air and scream down the pier.
I am Tabooga now. Yes. So, lead on. Where's we going?
Pub.
Pub.
So with that, you all begin to. Oh, sorry.
You can throw stealth out the window.
Hey, hiding in plain sight.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact.
I mean, nobody's going to be looking at me when you got Garvash kicking about with us.
Hey, jump.
I think you're about to find out, Jump.
You're literally just about to find out. So as you begin to make your way through the dock ward, and you begin to see various billboards. One poster in particular, as you walk past, catches your eye. And as you turn to inspect it, there seems to be a very clear mugshot with the words "Wanted" in red ink stamped below.
Hey, Mitch. Does that remind you of anyone?
I mean, there's a spitting likeness, isn't it?
Can anyone would notice if we were to take a copy?
No, I don't think anybody knows. I mean, there's loads. Look, there's one over there, and there's one over there. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
And literally all down the street, there's various other posters of other wanted criminals, but the ones detailing Hazel for murder, assault, theft just seem to line the streets of the dock ward.
You know what? I don't think they've forgotten.
Yeah, I reckon not.
And I'm going to have fun showing it to her when we get back to the ship. And I roll up a copy and put it in my cloak.
slowly, you begin to make your way to the familiar site of the Sea Dog's shitter. You open the door and step inside and greeted by the dimly lit, somewhat pungent smelling aroma of stale ale. And various pairs of eyes turn around to look at you as you step inside, and the barkeep chimes out. Welcome to Sea Dog Shitter. Can I get for you?
Yeah. Rums. And an ale for him.
Yeah, keg.
You see Garvash just reach into his belt pouch and just pulls out like a handful of coins that was given to him earlier.
I got coin.
All the patrons look at this large orc who had to bow down to get into the establishment, and you see several of them begin to hutch their chairs over just away. A few more's faces pale.
Subtle, Garvash. Subtle. I like it. And I stroll over to the bar. Tipping my hat as I go.
All the patrons just see Garvash just stomping behind the dwarf and the human, and then just offer Mitch a slight smile as he tips his hat to them. As you get to the bar, there's one man who's sat there just having a sip, and Garvash just leans in.
What you got? Is there?
And Garvash leans over the man, takes the man's ale from out of his hands, puts it to his nose and begins to...
Barkeep. One of them.
Yeah, the man sort of looks over his shoulder towards Garvash, and then just very slowly turns his head to look at Mitch with a pleading expression across his face.
Garvash, give the man his drink back.
Sorry.
Where's your fucking manners?
And with that, he does so. So, what's the plan, gentlemen?
When I go to pay for my drink, I'm gonna slide some extra gold, and I'll be like, looking for a guy called Sutton. I know he lives here, and we've got business with him. I have no idea where he hosts up though. Any idea?
The barkeep takes the gold coin, or gold coin or gold coins.
Coins, like 3 of them, like a
Okay.
scattering of coins.
Obviously, takes a bite of each one and slides them into his apron. Well, and squints. It seems that these coins have jogged me memory a little bit. Especially now that you mentioned the name of Sutton, because if my memory serves, and it can be pretty good when the right coin's given to me. When you were in here a few months ago, along with Sutton.
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah, it weren't you, but Sutton hired out the entire top floor for the day.
Yeah.
Barkeep takes a mug, begins to wipe. Yeah, it still drops around every now and again. One could say that he's got a little bit of a vested interest in this place.
No worries. How often does he stop by?
I mean, I would say it's been about a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks since I last saw him. I've not seen him recently.
Okay. You know where he resides? Where's he live?
Well, I mean, I know that they've got themselves a nice little office block towards the northern district somewhere. I don't know exact location, mind you, but...
Do you know somebody that does? And when he says that, he pulls out like a little sapphire, and he's kind of playing with it on the bar.
Okay. Well, now, is there... Maybe, if you have a chat with, the guards to point you into the dockmaster, because I know that, Sutton's had a few ships, and some of his crew's been in here talking recently. They might know a bit more about it.
Alright.
Also, while we have your attention, last time we were here, there was another gentleman with us. And I use the word gentleman lightly.
That's a fucking sure.
Right?
Red hair, big hammer, shouts a lot.
Red hair, big, short guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, apparently he won some pie eating competition here and never lets anyone forget about it.
Oh, I remember him. He were in here. Cool. I mean, again, that would be about a week and a half ago. I didn't really get much from him, but he sort of put a fair bit of coin behind the bar. Got drunk. Smashed the place up a little bit. And I've not seen him since. In fact, what? Do you know him? Do you know him?
We're
Well,
acquainted. Why?
We're trying to find him.
Well, hang on. What do you say, dwarf? What do you say there?
I said we're acquainted.
Ah. So you're not like close friends or part of a crew or anything now?
Now who's
Yeah.
asking the questions?
The barkeep sort of squints towards Mitch. Well, if you do see him, right, you tell him Kenneth, as a sea dog shitter, needs 3 gold out of that bastard for breaking my favourite chair.
Fair enough. And I flick him the fucking sapphire. I was fucking playing.
He sort of catches the sapphire and then looks over to to his left, and you see there's a chair with a sort of a broken leg. Oh, that'll cover. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Hey, that round of drinks on me. And he again then produces another round and puts them on the table.
We swig them back and say our goodbyes and thank yous.
Thank you.
Come on, Gavash, you fucking lunatic.
Garbash leans into the man at the bar who's like sandwiched between Mitch and the orc, and you're like,
That was a good recommendation. Yeah. That was a good ale. Thank you.
You see the man is there with his glass like, yeah, all right, thanks. Bye. All right. Stepping back out into the streets of Waterdeep. Roll me a. In fact, can I have an investigation check?
Yeah.
So this is from anyone, so I'll don't roll it just yet. So I'll need an investigation check, a perception check, and a persuasion check. So
Persuasion.
decide amongst yourselves who's doing what.
You do persuasion, I'll do the other two, yeah?
Cool.
Oof.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on. There we go.
All right. So, you spend the next few hours asking around for information, and you don't seem to be able to find too much information, apart from a few leads that point of a short, angry, red bearded man is in the northern part of the city, probably Yeah, the sort of area you're aiming to look in is around the main central road that runs the length of Waterdeep, which would be the High Road.
The high road in the North Ward. Cool.
And with that, Booger, I'll hand it over to you.
Wait, what do you mean? They haven't found me yet.
I don't know where you are.
Shit happens.
So this is down to you guys now.
So the only information that they're gonna have, and the only real information that I would have given, is that I'm in the North Ward North Ward on the High Road. However, Sutton has kind of established himself, so it shouldn't be hard to find his place.
Okay. Well, with the persuasion check, you do manage to find eventually the sort of the new Kurth office. Just Boog, I'm just going to DM you quick.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Right, or maybe not, because I think Discord's taking a big shit. Yeah, it is. I can't DM you. Okay.
I just sent you a DM over the group.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure mine's been sent.
No, I'm not getting anything. From that.
No. So God knows what's going off on my end at the minute. Crazy. So. All right. So the question is Booger currently with Sutton?
Yes.
Perfect. In that case, then I will rearrange that slightly.
Like
Brilliant.
right next to Sutton.
Yeah. Okay. Another hour. In fact, it'd be longer than that because Waterdeep's huge.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's massive. So it takes you another sort of 2, maybe even 3 hours to eventually reach the northern ward. And traveling along the high road, you begin to ask passers-by, various merchants, who are traveling. Those who look a little bit more well-to-do. And over the course of the 3 hours, you eventually begin to narrow down which street the new Kurth officers are in. And slowly but surely, as you make your way around past, I would say, but let's go for, let's say Copper Street. So you begin to make your way down down the main high road, and having spoken to a few people, they eventually point you down to one of the smaller side roads by the name of Copper Street, and there you step forth and see it's a very small sort of placard that just says Ship Kurth on the wall.
Must be the place, eh?
It looks a bit smaller than their last residence, but let's hope they're in.
Yeah. Garvash, knock on the door for us, mate.
Yep, got it.
Garvash just boom, 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 pounds a fist on the door, and you see this wiry man just. Are you here to help?
Yes.
Good. Come on in.
Oh, I see.
And he throws open the door and quickly leads you down a short corridor into a larger sort of office room. And in here, you see, just off, Booger and Ambassador Sutton.
They also see that Booger is tied to Ambassador Sutton by a rope.
Are we interrupting something here?
Hey! Hey, boys! God damn, I'm glad you're here.
Why are you tied to Sutton?
Well, he was only being semi-cooperative. So, yeah, I had to kind of drag him down and tie a rope around him to make sure that I got my way.
How long have you been tied to him?
About 4 days.
Oh my.
Listen, this was an important mission. I didn't want to fuck it up. As soon as I found him, I locked him down. I got him. Mission accomplished.
Well, hello. It's good to see you all again. Now, could you please get this buffoon off me?
All right, Sutton, calm down. Now that the crew's here, I think it's safe to untie us. Yeah, okay. And then Booger proceeds to untie this super complicated note around
days. 4 days. 4 days.
You guys haven't washed in that time, have you?
Whew. No!
I mean, I might have taken him into the washroom with me while I gave myself a horse bath. You know, I got to clean the undercarriage every couple days.
Oh God, get him off me immediately!
I mean, I gotta tell you boys, I've been living the high life. This Richie Rich shit is nice, but it is good to get away from this motherfucker.
Yes, the feeling is certainly mutual. Now, and just begins to thrust away at the last knot before throwing the rope aside and collapses into his chair. You know, the old man looking even more worn and haggard than usual.
Bugger casually walks over and stands next to Mitch.
4 bloody days.
Listen, you should have given me a place to stay when I asked for it. You brought this on yourself.
I did. After the first hour. And then, oh no, I'm gonna stay with you until the 4 bloody days.
Are you stubborn like that, you know? You should have just said yes the first time. And then just... Yeah, I mean,
well,
that's on you.
So the good news is I brought him up to speed on the situation. And I told him our plan to restore him back to power in Luskin. Now, where he fucked up was I wanted to stay here, and he didn't want me to stay here. Apparently, I'm too much of a ruffian for his neighbors. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, that situation's resolved. How y'all been?
You see Sutton while you're talking. You see Sutton, reach into his cupboard under his desk and just produce a bottle of strong wine, where he pours himself a glass and begins to chug away.
Sure. Yeah, we did good. Yeah, got some more crew and a new ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you have any problems finding us?
I mean, it took us like most of the day, right? But
I mean, we did stop for lunch.
We did stop for lunch.
Yeah.
And drinks.
Yeah.
And a bit of sightseeing.
Yeah.
And we found these really cool posters. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them. The good news is, apparently the guards don't give a shit about me anymore, or this fucking dye job that Hazel put on me is doing the work. Because I didn't get a side glance, nothing. Well, I take that back. Whenever Sutton and I went out in public with him tied to me, we got some side glances. But, the guards didn't accost me or nothing.
Hugo, roll me a quick perception check.
Aight.
Oh.
Is that for me noticing Garvash?
Yes. And you don't until the last minute where you just hear and feel on the back of your neck.
21 for stealth.
You rolled a 19.
Booger turns around. Garvash, what the fuck is that on your face?
And just as you turn around, Garvash lumps his arms around Booger and lifts him off the ground in a big bear hug.
Oh, God.
Booger!
Garvash, put me down.
Yeah,
It's not respectable.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Booger kicks Garvash in the leg.
Oh, fine.
Garvash puts Booger down.
Do you like my disguise?
Garvash.
Yeah, no. It's Booger.
Now see? That's where you fucked up. We are wanted in this town. Why would you throw on a red beard and start calling yourself Booger?
Garvash strokes his fake beard and then looks at Mitch and raises a big green finger and points towards him.
Bitch, at this point, is got tears running down his face, and he's trying to hold in his laughter.
I swear to something is wrong when I'm stealthier than the rest of the party.
I mean, we didn't get discovered on our way here. It's probably
Nobody paid Mitch or I a single second glance.
exactly.
Also, Mitch, is that one of the captain's hats?
No, it's my hat. Get your own.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm just curious if that's the captain's hat, and did he give it over willingly?
Yeah, of course he did.
Okay.
He's mellowing in his old age.
Fuck it, I guess so. So was it the tavern keeper that pointed you here? I mean, he was pretty free with his information after I dropped 100 gold on him.
100 gold? Fuck, we didn't spend 100 gold. Shit. He said you owed him 3 gold for the chair leg.
Owed him 3 gold for the chair? That chair was rickety when I went in there. God damn it, I sat down in that bitch and that leg just gave out from under me. I don't know that motherfucker shit. Fucking 3 gold after I gave him 100 for the information? This is bullshit.
Oof.
I'm gonna go beat his ass before we leave town. That'll be another charge I'm wanted for. I don't give a fuck. It's a matter of principle.
Fair enough.
Oh, Frank.
I've totally lost my trail of thought. Oh yeah, there we go. So, Sutton,
Yes.
how long until you can be ready to leave?
What? Fuck.
Luskin?
Yes. Well, look, just once more. It's been an ordeal. Just go over the plan. Just so that what he says, and he points to Booger as he's talking, saying what he says and what you say are the same damn thing. Because honestly, it's been an ordeal.
All right. I'm sorry. When exactly did you kill the pirate queen?
You see Sutton cough and clear his throat. Yes, well, you see, that's exactly the part that I want clarification on. You know, having some crazed ginger man tell me that they've killed Claudia Orlais was not exactly something easily believed.
I tell you what, there's a real easy way to sort this problem out. Why don't you come with us for a little...
back to me?
No, we don't need to do that. We're all friends here. Let's go and speak with the captain on the ship, and then you can see our new vessel. And that'll,
And I'll show you my jar.
And Mitch has got a beautiful jar to show you. And then all
All right,
of your
well-
worries will evaporate.
Look, give me an hour. An hour.
Freshen yourself up because you.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm very much well aware that I'm not exactly in the most pristine of conditions. You see him just scowl towards Booger.
I'll be watching.
You've seen everything already, thank you.
I know it. I'm gonna keep watching. God damn it! Fucking,
there-
the end is in sight. I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Is there anyone else you want to take to Luskan with you? Any aides or anything that would?
What are
help you?
we sailing today?
Oh, we'll be sailing pretty swiftly once you speak with the captain. I would have thought a man that's in your position would like to fill the power vacuum in Luskan before somebody else does.
I absolutely, but I can't just up and leave everything I've got going here. I need at least a few days first.
Right. What's the absolute minimum bottom line? How many days?
I need 2 days. I can pawn most things off on my assistant over there, Bartholomew.
I turn around, look at him. Sucks to be you.
You just see the man just pad his forehead from sweat. But I've got various. It's been 2 months. I can't just give me 2 days. I mean, I will happily clean myself and come and speak with the captain. But
Yep, we can do 2 days after that, I think.
Yeah, the crew could use some R&R in town.
Yeah.
Mitch, do you want me to tie myself to him again?
No, just
No.
no. Tie yourself to Garlash or something. I don't know.
What?
Yes!
Oh, no!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
Come
No!
here!
you see Garvash begin to step forward closer to Booger.
Garvash? No.
Yes. Quartermaster's orders.
Roll me a strength check. Roll a strength saving throw.
God damn it.
Oh. Oh.
Not today, Garvash!
No.
Not today!
You just see Booger is just like holding Garvash back.
No, fine. Fine.
Right. So we'll go and meet the captain on the ship, then we'll give Sutton a couple of days and we'll amuse ourselves in Waterdeep. And maybe find Booger some pies.
Oh, yeah. I like them
Oh,
real
God.
juicy.
I'm sure we can do
All
some
right.
shopping while we're here.
Mhm.
Okay. So, are we on a little break now, Solution? From the
Yeah, absolutely. Let me
So-
throw in this for the moment, just so we've got a little bit of a background for the Red Maiden import.
So I want to give Chad a little background on how
Yep.
that series of events came about. So I set up a series of checks and rolled heads or tails against the majority of them. That led me to find where Sutton is and that the guards didn't notice me. But then when I got to Sutton's place, I tried to intimidate him into letting me stay with him. And I failed that intimidation check.
Yep.
To which point I tried to overpower him to tie the rope around him.
He was good.
And I crit failed my strength check against Sutton, an old man. And then Sutton rolled a fucking 0.
He also crit failed.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was. In Mitch's words, it was like handbags at dawn. Oh dear. So that was a good little encounter yesterday. Rolling those dice. All right. Over the course of the day, Sutton obviously washes himself, changes clothes, and with you three as escort, alongside 2 of his own guards, he makes his way to. Say that again, sorry.
4. It's Garvash as well.
Garvish is over. Yes, yes. So under the escort of the Black Marque and 2 of his own guards, you make your way down to the docks. Now, by this point, it would be, I would say, 6, 7 in the evening. So it would slowly beginning to starting to get dark. Yeah. As Sutton steps out onto the pier and looks up and down the dock, he sees the familiar shape silhouetted against the setting sun, and that's the warship of the Red Maiden. Oh my God!
Yep, you believe me now, motherfucker?
So it is true. Just how on earth did you manage to... She had the entire backing of Laskin. All of the captains at her beck and call, and well, at least those who were still alive, and yet her ship sits in the water-deep dock.
Sutton, I would have assumed after Luskin you would stop underestimating our crew.
Yeah, so there's underestimation, and then there's taking down a high vampire who's, taking over the fucking town.
I mean,
City.
we did it bit by bit, We killed all of her fucking girlfriends. And then we killed that big fucker on the docks.
And all of her children vampires.
And all of the children vampires. And then we boarded a ship, killed, well, not everybody.
The majority of the
Majority.
entire fucking crew, yeah.
All bar a handful.
Yeah. And then, turns out, all you have to do is kill her after that. It's a piece of piss.
Oh, Mitch, you left out the important part where we captured a mage from the mage tower.
Oh, yeah. They might be your new best friends.
Hang on. Let's just go back. You have a captive from the host tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she's pretty
It's a
high up,
limbo.
though, right? She's
Yeah.
a second to one of the big 5.
To be fair, honored guest at this point is probably the nicer way to put it.
Yeah.
It would certainly seem that I have indeed underestimated you all. Grossly, in
A
fact.
rogue of talent is
That's
always
fine,
welcome among
Sutton.
us.
Most people
And from what
do.
I have heard, you are skilled indeed.
Part of our charm.
Works no favour most of the time.
Yeah.
Pale, thank you, buddy. Soon, mate. Soon. Thank you for that 9 month, though. I appreciate it. Think of a name. The Twitch baby. So Sutton just again stares in shock. Just continues to run his eyes up and down the Red Maiden, and his 2 guards are also stood there, mouths agape. So I guess we better speak with Captain Bisco Branston.
He goes by the Dread Pirate Barker now.
Dread Pirate Barker. Of course he does. Oh, well, in that case, lead on.
Are you up? Officers on deck, you fucking scallywags.
Captain! Captain!
You just hear from the front of the ship.
Booger, is that you?
I got it, Captain! Mission accomplished! You sent the right man!
You hear 2 voices. Captain Barker.
Good lad, I had every faith in you, Booger. Every faith in you. Now, Delilah, pay up.
And you see Delilah click her tongue
Wait,
and put a small pouch into Barker's outstretched hand.
Delilah, did you bet against me?
No, Booger, of course not. That's, I would never do such a thing.
The fucking
No.
Python champion, the shark tamer, You bet against me. Oh, Delilah, that was a bad bet. You should know better than that.
Yes, well, now it seems that I do. I am somewhat now out of pocket, thanks to our dear captain. You see Barker there just grinning.
All right.
You're welcome, Captain.
Oh, thank you, Booger. Good lad. Good lad. I knew you could do it. And,
You see Barker look as he makes his way down deck.
well, although certain it's certainly been a long time since you graced me vessel. I hope Booger gave you the, his best companionship.
See Barker look towards Booger.
Oh, I treated him fine, Captain. Well, mostly.
As well, Captain, it's good to see you again, and your crew member certainly made an impression. Yes, he certainly made an impression with me. Again.
It's because he saw my penis.
Regrettably. And it wasn't just on the one... Look, I'm getting sidetracked. Captain, I see you and the crew have commandeered the Red Maiden from Captain Claudia Orley, and I of the belief that she is now dead, or resting, perhaps?
Mitch, show me your pot.
Aye, go on, Mitch.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I fucking toddle off into my cabin. Come fucking charging back with a jar in my hand. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful?
You see Sutton, he sort of rests on his cane and leans forward to look at the jar. Knobhead?
Yeah, it's got a knobhead inside. And I pop the lid. Look.
Are you telling me that is,
Claudia Olay in a jar, yeah.
Well, bugger me. Well, it seems that I owe you all a rather large debt of gratitude. And I believe Booger here's extolled his certain plans that you wish to reinstate me as lead captain of the ships of Luskan.
Ship. One ship.
One?
The only ship.
I see. So with the whole power balance of Luskan being thrown off, you want to basically capitulate your victory and instill me as a figurehead, puppet.
I mean, it's down to you to run the place. I mean, you don't care what you do.
Well, you're
One thing, Sutton. One thing.
Yes, go on.
When you become High Poobah of Luskan and all the ships, I want you to be sure to start a whorehouse in my name. I want a
Boulder Ginger?
No. I want a Booger's House of Pies.
You see Sutton cringe. Consider it done.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
No
we'll
hard
need
wide.
a few favors, supplies, refitting for a couple of ships, maybe. Nothing out of what Luskan does day in, day out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm certainly not going to do you dirty. Not only did you escort me safely out of Luskan, but it appears that you're delivering the city straight back into my hands.
business transaction, yeah?
It certainly puts me in a bit of a large debt with you all, and obviously I will not forget such debt, so very well. I mean, again, a lot of it also depends on the response of the host tower. Can't exactly see them being... Well, again, I don't really know exactly how or why they were involved with Claudia Orlais.
We get the impression, from what we've been told, is... Well, Luskan before Orlais was kind of... Well, a clusterfuck, right? The 5 fucking
Chaotic.
ships are all... Yeah, they're all fighting for control.
Apart from us at Kurth, because we were above such petty nonsense, but yes, the other 4 certainly did their best to hamper and hinder where they could.
Well, she offered them
Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy?
stability. A single ruling faction.
I see.
Peace and quiet to do their experiments, their research. And if you can promise them
Much the same.
much of the same, quiet, uninterrupted research, I'm pretty sure we can come to an agreement between the 3 of us.
Very well, let's just hope that's all that they want. I know they're certainly a secretive bunch of... I'm not going to say that word, but still, yes, they... I would much rather... Yes. Thank
Well,
you, Bulger.
luckily, we've got a few days at sea, few weeks at sea between here and Luskan. And we also have a representative of the host tower on board. So we could sit and
Have a little tea party and
yeah,
talk over some dinner, you know?
Very well, I will start sending a few messages and missives to my contacts in Luskan and at least get the ball rolling for my return there. But, as I stated before, Captain, I'm going to need at least 2 days. 3 days. 2 or 3 days to sort some...
Pushing your luck.
I need 3 days to sort my affairs out here in Waterdeep before returning. Barker arches a brow and looks to the rest of the crew.
Well, in that case, then, it seems that we've all got a little bit of shore leave.
Barker then points to Mitch's back pocket.
What?
Oh,
What's that?
right.
You got a bit of parchment poking out your back pocket there.
Yeah, Hazel's gonna have to stay on the ship. And with that, the wanted poster of Hazel.
Barker takes the wanted poster and begins to look over it.
I mean, they got her features pretty damn
Spot on, right?
correct. Yeah, that's not a... I dare say that's a pretty good interpretation of Hazel.
Yeah, Captain, I saw a couple of wanted posters with our faces on it too scattered around town. Not as many as Hazel's wanteds, but you know, we're still we're still out there.
Yeah, so what, I mean, you say posters. Yeah, you're saying what, like 5 or 10 on a board?
Yeah, sure. Mostly on street corners and at every tavern.
No, hang on. What? So you're saying that there's multiple posters of Hazel spread up and down the fucking city?
Oh yeah, everywhere. And there's a couple spread out there for us, like Mitch, Frank, and I, like the crew of the Black Marque. We're still wanted here.
I mean, Well, that sucks to be Hazel. Looks like she's spending the next few days down below deck.
And with that,
I've got my disguise, so I'm good.
Me too.
Ah,
And I tip my hat.
hey, where's... I thought you were going to go and get me a spare one.
We've got like 2 days. I'll go shopping for you.
All right, fine. Fine.
Fucking baby.
I've got a certain tavern keeper I gotta go beat the shit out of too, so I might wait till we're about to set sail for that one.
All right, well, that's fine.
So, again, this session's pretty much a fly by the seat of our pants. So, what do you want to do?
Well, I think. Bugger.
Tea break.
Yeah, a pee break.
Do you know what? Yeah, let's call a quick pee break and refill a clock. Let's get a.
Right.
Because I may have been
Let's get that
bouncing my chair for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I will throw up the burb. I mean, that's pretty accurate, Sneeze. It's pretty accurate. It'll give me a quick moment to catch up with chat though. But again, Pale, thank you, buddy, for that 9-month resub. Zera also snuck in with his 14-month resub. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. What have you been up to? Anything of interest recently? What time is it? 9 o'clock? I would imagine Steel and Rage are probably planning to bounce soon. D&D, but are you going to play New Worlds? Yes, Ron, we will definitely be playing New Worlds. We'll be playing Syndicate. Server, no idea. Plan is to be on a server that there aren't many streamers on. Because fuck those queues. Basically. So we don't know what server yet. We say, oh, okay. He's still lurking in the shadows.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I've not gone yet, so I'm going to leave you to talk with yourself in a minute. I'm just having a quick catch up.
All right.
But yeah, as for New World, yes, we're playing it. Yes, we're playing Syndicate. No, we've no idea what server we're on yet. We're just pretty much gonna. I think we're just gonna wait and see on release day where a lot of the big dogs go and go where they are not.
Yeah.
Yes, go where they are not, basically. So I'm gonna very quickly dash, grab myself a rum and coke. So be right back. Hey, Shadow, how you doing? Right, be right back. Be right back.
I hope.
Also, Shadow, I'm pretty sure he missed your resub earlier, but I noticed.
It's not come up on my OBS. Shadow, I appreciate you.
Yeah, we're definitely not going Valhalla, Ron. Valhalla, Satara, Eden, and Olympus, we're for sure going to avoid.
Yeah.
We have a tentative one picked out, but we're going to wait until the day of to fully commit. I need to get a set of full plate here, boys. We'll take the one Frank had.
Well, yeah, you might want to ask him for it, and then we'll have to get it tailored and adjusted at a Dwarven Forge. That we.
Luckily, we know of a Dwarven Forge in Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's our main concern, Ron, is we don't want to be in a queue for forever. Hey, Bridge.
Will be NA East.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes,
Yeah,
NAs,
NAs for
definitely.
sure.
Oh, right then. Hey, Bridge, how you doing, buddy? I mean, don't get me wrong. I fully expect us to have to sit in a queue of some description, but
Sure. But
I'd rather
30 minutes
not.
versus 4 hours is
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
I mean, we're British. We're good at it.
We are, but doesn't mean we enjoy it.
You did invent queuing.
Yeah, right. By all means, man. By all means, as I say, just drop us a DM or message in my Discord, Ron. And we'll get you the invite to the New World part.
Yeah, we're using Solutions Discord for pretty much everything going forward. We're just using different tags and stuff to set aside things. So if you're interested, just ping in Discord and we'll get you set up.
Ayo. Oh man.
Yeah,
in
sorry.
fact, no, sorry. There should be, if I remember rightly. Boop. There we go. All right, sorry, Booger. Over to you, sir.
Frank, listen. I've been thinking about arming up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You got any recommendations on something a little more than this half plate that I'm wearing?
I've always had great success with full plate.
Yeah,
What's,
don't do things by half measures.
Yeah, what's that gonna run me?
1,500 gold for a decent set.
1,500 gold? It better suck a dick.
Well, it will save you getting chopped off.
That is true. Well, yeah, I mean, as we venture around town or whatever, let's keep an eye open for a set of full plate, because I'd like to protect my jiggly bits.
No. I look at Booger. Start taking measurements across his shoulders, arms. The greaves might be a bit short, a bit long, sorry. In my cabin on the ship,
Uh-huh.
I've got my old plate.
Oh, Frank, do you want to give me that plate?
Well, I had this plate adjusted for me at a shop here. Mitch, what was the name of the shop we went to?
Roll me insight check.
Insight. 17.
Ashen Arms.
The Ashen Arms. Aye. How could I forget?
I'm sure if we were to hump my armor over there.
I see you should wear it.
gold.
Perfect disguise.
Nah, maybe I won't wear it because that's what I was known in here for last.
No.
Last time.
Bugger can wear it. He look like a right knobhead.
I can't walk in plate that doesn't fit.
No, that's why.
I think that'll be a damn good disguise, lads.
That would take the skin off his bones if he tried walking in unfitted armor.
I mean, I'd pay good coin to see that. To see him stumbling down the dock like some sort of tin can man.
How about I
Oh,
just carry it
boy.
on my back?
Probably a good move.
Yeah,
But
probably.
you should be able to get that adjusted for a hell of a lot less than a full set.
All right, Mitch, you wanna come do some negotiating with me?
Well, I'm gonna have to because she doesn't speak common, does she?
Oh, well, yeah, I need you.
Can I come?
Yeah, come on, Garvash.
Yes.
Booger.
Out in.
The booger goes below deck into Frank's cabin and starts pulling the plate armor off of the stand and like tying it all together so that he can carry it all in one swoop.
Okay. bear in mind, it is, I say, quite late. It's roughly about a 45-minute to an hour's walk. Are you wanting to do it now, or are you wanting to...
Nah, I'll go in the morning, eh?
in the morning?
Yeah, I can just get it prepared and ready to go.
Yeah.
But...
Not to worry. Is there anything anyone wants to do sort of in the closing hours of the evening?
I'm going to once again
Yeah.
go and read some more of my book
All right.
using all the comprehend language spell, the amulet.
I'm gonna stroll the docks and ask if any of the dock workers know of any clerics.
Okay.
Oh, before you
Get the
go,
armor ready for transport.
can I draw a little sketch of the 5-pointed leaf and the fire and the lightning bolt symbol?
And ask about this. Roger Dodge.
You are a hero.
All right. Right. So, let's go with Frank. Sorry, Booger, is there anything you want to do? Sorry.
No, I'm just getting that armor prepped for
Okay.
transport.
I am having some crazy internet issues at the moment.
Hatching. Everyone
Yeah,
issues this week.
Yeah, well, honestly, at the moment, I mean, I'm trying to access something and my DNS is down, so while Everett's still working, we'll carry on. But you may just have to give me a few moments to just pull something up on my phone to read, because shit's dying over here.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's God knows. But yeah, I can't access any of the websites. While I'm still streaming, I think we're good. If things die, there's a good chance I'll not be coming back this evening. So fingers crossed. All right, just give yourselves. In fact, if you just give me 2 or 3 minutes, just while I read up some stuff for Frank.
Okay.
Roger.
Because I can't access it on my PC, so talk amongst yourselves.
I've got a. Never mind.
Go what?
Why do we have round tokens all of a sudden?
It's just so we can do skill checks and shit.
Yeah, I thought that'd be better for skill checks rather than it does. That's the whole reason I put round tokens on for you, just to troll you all. I know all of us love round tokens.
Mm-hmm.
What would have made it better if there was 3 round ones, 1 square one, all with different backgrounds and art styles? That would be the life.
Ah, fucked it up, Anna.
Yeah,
Where's my thing?
Ask myself that every time I get in the shower.
Yeah. So awkward. I'm not got everything to hand. All right. Ba-ba-bam. No. All right. Sod it. No can do at the minute. So Frank, roll me a. Let's go for an Arcana check and a History check. All right. So over the next few hours, you once again begin to concentrate on the Comprehend Languages spell, and you continue reading through this old, dusty tome that you pulled out of the hidden room in the bunker of Highport. You don't manage to find a great deal of sort of pertinent information. It seems to be now that as you're reading through, a lot of these these passages of text in the first part of the book seem to be more accounts from travelers and, be it on land or on sea, who keep referencing this wandering mistress, this warden. And it seems to be the only thing that you can sort of fathom at the minute is in times of need, when no other gods have presented themselves or helped others in their travels, the figures have always approached or appeared in front of them and offered them guidance, silent guidance, or subtle words to bring them home. As for the history, again, it's not a name that you're really too familiar with. You're not certain whether or not this name of the Wandering Mistress or the Warden of the Wilds is the name of one of the main gods, or whether it's potentially a minor god. You're not too sure on that just yet. It could be that it's a sort of a name for Valkyr or Ilmater, some of the other gods. It could be a name people use instead of, but that's the sort of the only information you can really put together at the moment. Make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. Meanwhile, with Mitch, what are you doing again? Sorry.
I'm just strolling, talking to dock workers, sharing drinks, having a chinwag, seeing if anybody knows if there's a cleric about.
Alright, roll me. Let's go for a persuasion and a perception.
Perception 20.
Okay.
Persuasion. I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll an advantage.
Okay. 7. All right. So over the next few hours along the docks, you managed to make several friends with the dock workers and porters there, and there are several temples or churches that are pointed out to you. The ones that you would think maybe more of use would either be the House of the Moon, which is devoted to the goddess Saloon. The other would be the Spires of the Morning, which is a temple dedicated to Lathander. And the only other one really would probably be again the Hospice of Saint Laupson, which is a charity sanctuary of Ilmater. So they're the sort of the three main gods who would possibly, be more successful in blessing or, cleansing a ship of its. Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to think. So yeah, just for reference, they are all in the Sea Ward of.
Sea Ward. Okay.
Yeah. Which again it is. If I bring up the old map of Waterdeep.
Is on
in fact,
west side of town.
Yeah. There are a few other. So go on, Burger.
I didn't say shit.
Okay, sorry, I thought you did. By the way, the charity mission of Ilmater, the Hospice of Saint Lapson, is in the North Ward.
Okay.
So you've got a couple of options. Two of them are in the Sea Ward. One of them is in the North Ward.
We'll probably head to the Sea Ward. We've got to go past the market anyway.
Yeah. In response to the symbol that you've shown, again, not you, people look at it. A few of them sort of point down to the zigzags at the bottom. Like, it's very similar to Valkyr. It might be, he might have something to do with it, but it's not only symbol that I'm too familiar with.
Yes, yeah. For the life of me, I kind of find it anyway.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. You know, I mean, I might remember a bit more if, you know, if you've got another bottle of that rum tucked away down your pants.
I mean, it just so happens. He puts his hand down his fucking trouser leg, produces another bottle of rum, and he's like,
Yeah. Various porters begin to gather around again. Oh, well, in fact, that's some fine alcohol you've got there. Oh, boys, ever tried this? You see the man just begin to pass this bottle of rum around. In the space of 60 seconds, 8 or 9 hands take this rum and empty it all. And as the empty bottle comes back to the first porter, he hands it back to Mitch. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that symbol again.
yeah.
The man stares at it. Now. Sorry, I mean, it looks a little bit like Valkyr, but no, I don't know.
Fair enough. Give it a try, you bunch of drunken bastards.
All right. And I guess, unless there's anything pressing, I would imagine you all retire for the rest of the eve with Frank studying his book.
Mm-hmm.
Booger swinging in his hammock for the first time in 4 weeks.
Wow.
It didn't bite, I'm surprised.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm happy in my hand.
I mean, that's accurate.
So as morning begins to break, as per the norm and as now most of you have... In fact, roll me a perception check, everyone.
Aye.
14.
19.
Receptive as fuck.
19. Almost in unison, you all immediately open your eyes, staring into the ceiling of your cabin. And you can hear nothing but silence around.
Why is it so fucking quiet?
It's a fucking busy port. We should be hearing something.
And then just as that happens, you hear...
All right, you bastards, everyone get up. Out of your hammocks, out of your beds.
I thought I'd gone deaf.
What the fuck? Booger rolls out of his fucking hammock and stomps up the stairs toward the top deck.
Got Barker there. This time he's got what appears to be like a glass jug and a wooden spoon that he's just banging in.
Where do you pick up this shit?
I mean, I just... when Arvid comes and brings me breakfast, he normally has something for me. So I'm like, hey, Arvid, give me something to bang.
Well, taste their own, Captain.
All right.
Over the course of the next sort of 5-10 minutes, the crew assemble on deck. All 153 crew members. And now, various groups and lines of pirates are all now stood sloppy attention on deck. Obviously, with the officers stood behind Barker.
All right, well, congratulations, boys and girls. You've all earned yourself 2 days of shore leave. But, make sure you're back on the vessel before sundown tomorrow. Because otherwise, we'll be leaving without you. And all of that gold and gems and loot and baubles that you've been craving Well, that'll be your last chance gone and blown like a ball out of the end of a cannon. You all understand?
And the crew all pipe up, nodding. Aye, Captain.
All right, good. Frank, Booger, Mitch,
Right?
any words to the crew before I kick them off?
All right. As you're drinking, don't forget to recruit / press gang / get somebody really drunk and just take them back to the ship.
All right. Okay. Okay. I like it.
We could use a few more bodies to help ease your load, and the more that we press gang, the easier your job is. And 1 silver per fucking new recruit. How's that?
The quiet, hushed voices now begin to ripple through the assembled crew. And they're like, oh, yeah. Oh, Silver just for bringing someone aboard. It's fucking bargain, mate. Bargain. Oh, well, and then, it descends into, well, I'm going to get like 5 people. And then you've got other people like, oh, if you're wanting 5, then I'm going to bring 10. And before you know it, this what started off as a whisper just becomes a little bit of a sausage fest, or, a large dick swinging competition of who can press gang the most pirates to bring on board the Red Maiden.
Oh, and while we're at it, if you buy yourself a whore, don't forget to go to the healer immediately after. Prevention is better than the cure. Nobody wants to be burning while they pee on the ocean.
Shandy at this chimes in. She's like, oh. I mean, that's not a bad idea, boys. Girls, make sure you all get yourself checked before coming back on the ship. And
Shandy
Mitch.
have an Adam's apple now.
Yeah,
No,
Shandy's
both,
got such a.
Oh
deep-
man, that was deep. I had the fucking voice changer on.
oh, boys, now, if you
All right, let's try that again. All right, boys. I believe that's a little better. Sorry,
Shandy.
I had more. It was a. I mean, Mitch. It was a heavy night last night.
What?
Anyway, make sure that you all, look after yourselves. The last thing is we need is a little bit of an outbreak aboard the vessel, boys. Isn't that right, Mitch? Yeah?
You know you're the number 1 cause of an outbreak, right?
How dare... I mean... Not wrong. Anyway, just, healers, boys, girls, healers. They're super important. The rest of the crew all roll their eyes, and Shandy slides up alongside Mitch and attempts to link an arm around his.
As she does that, Mitch steps forward and she gets away from it. Hey, well, have fun.
officers. Now go, Frank. Go on.
I quickly cast Thaumaturgy on myself.
Okay.
I'm not saying to any of you, do not break any laws. All I'm saying is, don't get caught.
A chorus of shouts and cheers erupts from the crew. And then obviously Barker chimes in to put a downer on everything.
But officers, you be staying, looking after. You're on ship duty. Make sure no one sneaks up. I mean, Mitch, Booger, Frank, fuck it, Garvash, you can go with them. The rest of you, unless there be something important that you need, get the crew to do it. But otherwise, you be looking after the Red Maiden.
Just hear McCullough in the background, like, oh, fucking. Is that. Captain, is that way? It's like the first time that I've had shore leave in ages, and
Can it, dwarf? You've got a job to do.
Aye, Captain, that's right. I'll make sure I'm the best damn guard on the entire ship.
Don't worry, we'll bring you back fucking food and drink and whatever else.
Solution. I thought you were gonna I thought you were going into John O'Steele there for a second when you started talking to McCullen. I was like, wait a minute, where's this going?
Oh dear. Maybe been close. All right. So,
Mitch.
What?
I need you to guide me to the armor smith.
All right. Okay. Well, come on then. You got your fucking.
I got it.
Booger hoists the fucking full plate armor up over his back, using a rope as a sling.
You're like a one-man band carrying that shit around.
Listen, do you know of a better way to transport armor easily?
Wear it.
Well, it's fucking too long for me. God damn it, I've been clanking around, it ain't gonna work.
Wheelbarrow, cart, horse.
Well, I'm a strong ass man. Come on, let's go.
All right. One-man band, let's go. Galash, come on.
Gavash,
Take a bit off, you fucking weirdo.
I've got used to it now. I feel naked without it.
All right, but when we get back to the ship, you're gonna wash that thing. It smells.
Huh?
you see Garvash, as he exits the ship, he sort of leans down and dips the beard into the sea before lifting it out, shaking it, and then tying it back around.
Done.
Mitch,
What?
where'd he get that hair?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he's just been stealing it off people as they sleep. I said he might need a disguise, and then 2 days later, beard.
Cannot confirm nor deny, Jerome. All right. You spend the next 45 minutes to an hour clanking through the streets of Waterdeep before eventually getting into the market district. And as you wind your way through some of the side roads, you eventually come to the Ashen Arms, where Kalena Ashenfall, the proprietor, old, haggard, angry dwarven lass, greets you as you step inside.
Mitch, I'm gonna let you do the talking here because obviously I don't speak Dwarven.
I mean, that's fair. All right. Kalena, hey, hello, beautiful.
Oh, you're back! You're back! Oh, it's been a while since I saw you.
I go over. I give her a big hug and a kiss on the cheek. Oh,
Roll me a dexterity check. No, a dexterity check.
Yeah. Get you
how old is this character?
Oh, the dwarf.
No, the Mitch character, because he's still got the battle.
Oh man,
+1.
Fucking ancient probably. Let me get rid of your characters quick. Bear with me. Let's bring in the new ones. Rank. It's been a while since we've used this.
Yeah.
This area. All right. There you go.
All right,
that better?
You said, yeah.
Yes, please. Dexterity check.
11.
So, just as you move in to kiss her cheek with speed unknown or unbeknownst to you from this old aging dwarf, she turns herself so that your lips meet. Oh.
I see you didn't fucking forget me, did you?
Oh, it's certainly hard to forget someone like you. The last time, not only did you bring me gold, but she She goes to stroke a hand down Mitch's chest.
Mitch allows it. Give a fuck.
Damn, Mitch. Get you some.
So, it's been a few months since you were last in Waterdeep. What can I do for you today?
Well, you know that set of armor that, we had refurbished here?
Yeah, if I remember rightly, it was one of those ornate styled things, and we blackened it up and got it. It went from ornamental to something useful.
That it did. We need it resized so it fits this fella here.
Booger looks like an idiot.
Kalena shuffles off of a stool and begins to make her way over to Booger. She stops about a foot away from him and begins to look him up and down. And she pops on her tiptoes to get close to Booger's face. She shouts in Dwarvish, what are you doing with that? I only just made that 2 months ago, and you want me to resize it for this one?
Afraid so, huh?
I mean, compared to you, it's a bit scrawny. And Kalena reaches out and begins to grab and feel at Booger's bicep.
Booger.
Well, he's definitely no dwarf.
Booger puts the armor on the ground, spreads his legs, and holds his arm out to the side, and then flexes his arm as she's touching it.
He's putting on a show for you, though.
You just see the old dwarf. Her original scowl starts to soften as she looks up to Booger, and then she nods and turns to Mitch. 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold.
She grins widely before plonking herself back on her stool.
Wow. I see how it is. I thought we were friends.
I mean, I can be convinced otherwise. She puckers out her lips towards Mitch.
Mitch gets really close. He's like, well, it depends on how much closer you can get to a proper
1,500.
Mitch backs away an inch.
1,000.
Mitch gets closer again.
1,200.
Mitch takes a step back at this point. You take the piss.
500.
He slowly shimmies back up. He's like, you see, you're going in the right direction here. Yeah. Noses are nearly touching.
250. That's my final offer.
Mitch gives her an Eskimo kiss.
All right, fine. 150.
And with that, plants one on her.
There. Boys. Take that man's armor and start, get it measured up. Get it smithed down. It's not a rush job. Chop. You see the various other dwarves in the room just begin to quickly run around. Hey, don't worry, Kalena. We'll get it done. We'll get it done for you.
Mitch, I'm assuming you came to an agreement?
Yeah, 150 gold.
150 gold? Okay.
Booger.
Right on the kisser.
There you go, Booger.
Booger reaches into his purse and counts out 150 gold pieces and hands it to Mitch.
Mitch takes the payment and hands it over to Kalena.
Damn, Mitch, I didn't know you had it like that.
It's a gift, mate. Some people have got it, some people don't.
Yeah,
the old dwarven smith, she takes the payment and then just, in a nonchalant manner, just throws it over her shoulder, and it just ends up hitting the barrel behind her and dropping inside. You get the impression that she's not really too interested in the coin.
Booger leans over to Mitch, gives him a little elbow nudge, and goes, "Older the berry, the sweeter the juice. Am I right?"
Hey, experience,
It counts for something, for sure.
Besides old dwarven ladies with that fucking fire in the belly. I mean, yeah.
Obviously, with this being in common, Kalena is glancing off around the workshop, and every now and again you see her raise her cane in the air and point towards one of the forge workers as she barks out commands and orders to them.
So, when that be done for us?
She begins to scratch her chin. And slowly, having eyed Booger up and then the armor and the work. Well, it's been pretty busy recently, but for you, darling.
How about we
Have
just
it
talk
on.
about it over dinner tonight, yeah?
First thing tomorrow morning, and I'll have it all done for you. How's that sound?
Sounds great. And,
Then you hear that, you bastards! Get to work quicker! This armor needs to be done for tomorrow morning! She's waving this cane around at all of the workers in the forge. So
as always, as fiery as you forge.
I'm just nourished but a sweet little dwarven deer, darling. Don't worry. Hey, you get over there, Dulce! I can see you. Go on, another one of those billows. Give it a good puff. That's not hot enough yet. Give it another. Sorry, dear. What are we talking about?
Dinner tonight, what time?
Oh, if you want to call it about, let's say. And I've got to be in me jams for about 8, so at about 6 o'clock, and then I can have me dinner, and then we can have a little chat. And hey, that's too many rivets in that armor, you piece of shite! No, that's Marler Hammer.
I'll see you then. I give her a kiss on the cheek. Every go.
Booger claps Mitch on the back.
What's a good word, Mitch?
I've got to come back to finalize some stuff later on. I'll do it on my own. Don't worry about it.
Mitch, remember what I said about the healer?
As Mitch walks past Frank, I just lean down to his ear and say, "When does finalizing things involve pajamas?"
Mitch stops. He's like, "Son of a bitch."
Don't forget, with just a little bit of magic, I can understand any language.
Yeah, I've just literally. I saw you cast it earlier. I'm like, what's that all about? Oh well, I'm not going to think anything of it.
And by the way, you owe me a gold.
Mitch flicks him a gold coin. You fucking devious bastard. I liked you better as a paladin, and I'll leave.
So, bitch,
What?
bitch, is that your mum?
What? No, my mother's dead. What?
No. Oh. Well,
You see Garvash sort of leans down and pats Mitch on the shoulder.
proud of you. You do you.
Yeah, okay then.
Garbage!
No, it's
Drinks are on me tonight, buddy.
Yes. Oh, Drink some poo. Yeah.
I got the perfect inn picked out. It's called the Salty Shitter.
Is that not where we went earlier?
Oh, yes, it is.
All right. I'm down. I'm down for some drinking.
First clerics.
Yeah, and then a hat, and then drinks.
Okay. So, cleric first, I guess. Is that the?
Yeah.
Which temple are you heading to?
We'll go check out the two in the sea ward.
Yep. So that was Saloon, who is the moon goddess, and fuck. What was the other one?
Saloon was the only one that I remembered.
Yeah. Sea ward, the.
Not the one that begins with M.
So it's Spires of Morning, which is Lathander.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll me a religion check. Do it with advantage since you're all sort of doing this together. And in the meantime, let's bring up a piece of artwork. What have we got for the background?
17.
17. So obviously, out of Saloon and Lathander, come on, where are you? Where are you? Do you want me to sort of recoil some information about Saloon and Lathander to you to see which one you want to go for?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Saloon is probably one of the more ancient deities of Faerun, due to being the goddess of the moon and the sky. They are more... so Saloon's more of a healer, defenders of women, lycanthropes, midwives, diviners. That's usually what they sort of...
Lycanthropes? Oh, yeah. The moon. That makes sense.
Yeah. They are. It's also the worship of Saloon is one of Waterdeep's oldest faiths. So they, you would meet a lot of people who.
So it'll be the biggest of the lot here, right?
One of the bigger ones, yes.
Yeah.
So they are more a case of helping the downtrodden, but Lathander, on the other hand, he is pretty much the opposite. He is also known as the Morning Lord, the Yellow God, Keeper of the Eternal Sun. And he's the god of the spring, birth, renewal, deity of conception, vitality, youth, renewal, and self-perfection.
Renewal. Ooh.
So,
out of interest, the third temple, what's their
third
shtick?
temple, Ilmater. He is... I remember rightly, he is basically also known as like the leper god. Come on, where are you? Bear with me. So, Ilmater. He is known as the Crying God, the Broken Lord, the God of the Rack, the one who endures. So he represents suffering, endurance, and martyrdom. Rather than passively accept the pain of others, clerics of Ilmater choose to teach people how to cope with pain and suffering. So basically, the priesthood of Ilmater tends to live pretty simple lives. The clergy of Ilmater is easily spotted. They tend to wear nothing but just linen robes. And again, they're mostly to help the downtrodden and those in need.
Not really downtrodden, are we?
No.
I'm thinking the sun god, the god of renewal, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Lee? Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking for myself. I
Oh,
might want to speak to a cleric of Ilmater at some point.
I mean, bear in mind, it is Waterdeep, so there are temples to literally all of the major gods here. They were just, the sort of the main ones that sprung to mind, and some of the sort of the larger ones in the city.
Now, I'm just throwing out a oddball here, but what if we went to the Temple of Umberlee and asked about the other god?
That's
There-
not somewhere I'd want to go.
So, roll me. In fact, what's that? 17. Yeah, Deepwater Heart. So, there is something called the Queen Spire, which is in the Deepwater Harbour. In fact, let's just bring up the map of Waterdeep for everyone. We can see. So, Deepwater Isle. So, basically, there is a temple to Umberlee, way off, out of the way. And it's called the Queen Spire. It's Temple to Umberlee, a towering spire rising out of the harbour. The Queen Spire is a temple to Umberlee. Its lower levels are entirely submerged in seawater, catering to merfolk and tritons who revere the ocean goddess. So, if you want to go there, you're welcome to.
Wild horses couldn't drag Frank in there.
Just throwing it out there.
Fair play.
Is there a temple to Valkyr in the area?
I don't believe there is. No, because he's one of the more minor gods. He doesn't really have sort of a those who worship Valkyr don't typically have churches or prayer sites with him being, a god of, or a minor god of safe passage in the sea.
It was worth a punt as a starting point.
Yeah.
So yeah, the sun god guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we can ask around about Valkyr while we're there.
So
who
that
are
would be
religious might know the other gods.
not to worry. So in that case, that would be the Spires of the Morning, which is let me bring up this information so I've got it. It's frustrating. I'm so annoyed I can't access this on my computer at the minute.
Really weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's bad. You might need a router or modem restart.
Yeah, it's the DNS has died, so I can't access any websites. But because it's still connected, everything's running as long as I don't end or close anything. All right, so roll me a. Let's go with. I mean, I guess really it's not going to be something that you instinctively know where it is. So, roll me a. Let's go for a persuasion check and a perception check from the group.
Okay.
I'll
So
get
let's roll it.
perception.
Roll it with
I'll go
advantage.
persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion.
Perfect. So over the span of the next sort of half hour to an hour, you begin to converse with multiple people out on the streets, and eventually they point out and give you a sort of a rough location as to where the Spires of the Morning would be. And it's described as a building that once you see it, you can't miss it. But again, with it being in the North Ward, it's easily a sort of good 2 to 3 hour walk to the to the very northern parts of Waterdeep. So if that's your first destination,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so having traveled through the city, eventually you begin to see, just in the distance, a large cathedral-looking building, and multiple sort of golden spires poke out. And as you get closer, the building itself seems to be made out of pink marble, with roughly about 3 to 4 stories. The spires are made of copper, gold, and silver, and it easily points out that this is the structure you're looking for.
Subtle.
Yeah, like a fucking slap in the face.
As you step up to the cathedral, you see 2 guards in radiant gold plate just cross their halberds, and one of them extends a hand.
Hold there. Move 4 steps into the cathedral of the Morning Lord.
I'm Mitch of the Clearwater.
The guard eyes the party over, and his eyes stop on each one of you.
You all seem to be down from the docks ward. I trust you're not here to cause any ruckus, any problems within the cathedral.
I pull out my symbol of Tyr.
Oh, okay.
Frank, Knight of the Holy Judgment.
Is that so? My apologies, Sir Knight.
Man quickly looks over the symbol and immediately recognizes that it is indeed a legitimate symbol offered to Frank.
Yeah, my apologies for barring your way. It's, again, water deep. And, again, not to show any disrespect to you or your rather large green friend over there, but, you surely you understand we... Go on in. Again, please accept my apologies.
You're just doing your duty. No offense taken.
The 2 halberds clear the way, allowing you all entrance.
As we walk by, Booger sidles up to one of the guards, leans next to him and goes,
Booger Jackson, Titan champion. Thank you.
The other guy just looks at pie eating. What?
Booger
I just step in.
Response. He just walks in.
So, as expected of a cathedral to the Morning Lord, the insides are just resplendent in gold. It's almost blinding, with a large statue sort of taking a large portion of the central part of the building, where it seems to be Lathander's there in his resilient glory, and various little scribes and clergy members are dotting around, but apart from that, overall there doesn't seem to be too many people inside the cathedral at present.
Is it like a big open space kind of thing?
Yes, yeah. So as you walk in, it's sort of like just a big hall, multiple doors on each side that lead off into smaller rooms. But overall, there's it's like a large hall with a statue of Lathander in the center, with multiple circular rows of benches that emanate out from this statue.
Booger walks up in there, takes a look around, sees all the gold and shit, and then just says at the top of his lungs, "God damn! These religious types seem to be doing all right for themselves."
The low mutterings that were originally coming from the clergy just instantly stop, and dead silence fills the cathedral as Booger's voice just echoes around.
Booger, hearing the echo of his own voice, quiets up a little bit, goes, "Oh shit. The acoustics in here are pretty good."
No shit.
Sorry, Frank. Why don't you
Booger,
take the
roll me
lead, or you or Mitch here, take the lead here. Yeah.
Booger, roll me a quick perception check.
All right.
out of the corner of your eye, you see Garvash just beginning to take a large inhale of breath.
Garvash? What you got?
Hello.
Yeah, Garvash, this is a holy place. Booger, in a very loud voice, says, "Gods be damned, Garvash. We can't take you anywhere."
But it's no. Echo.
Mitch jumps up on his shoulder and clamps a meaty paw on his fucking mouth. Garvash! Shut the fuck up!
At this, you see probably about 7 or 8 of the gold-plated guards now making their way over towards you, and sort of forming a semicircle as they approach. All of them have got their hands on the hilt of their swords.
I jumped down off him. Sorry, you just got excited by all the shinies. Apologies.
Sorry, my bad.
The lead guard steps up. May I inquire as to why on earth you are shouting in such a sacred place?
Oh, he just got excited by the shiny stuff. He's a simple fool.
Is that so? Oh, very well. As long as you don't cause any more disturbances, you are permitted to remain. But again, any further or any disrespect shown to Lathander or those believers of his, and we will eject you from this cathedral with force, if necessary.
Won't happen again. Could you point us in the direction of a cleric?
Of course. One moment, I will. You see the guard captain begin to wave towards one of the other guards, and he scoots off. And a few moments later, you see a sort of youngish man, blonde hair, in a yellow robe, large symbol of Lathander around his neck, and he steps up. And the guards, seeing that this situation's now over, begin to disperse back to their original guard points.
While the guard is waving over the cleric, Booger leans over, nudges Mitch, and goes,
I'd like to see him try to kick us out of this motherfucker.
Mitch just chuckles. Yeah.
Sort of the young man approaches. Welcome to the Church of Lathander. I am Alizoth. How may I assist you today?
Well, we're in need of a cleric to cleanse a ship that until recently was in the hands of something wholly evil.
Oh my, that's quite a task. Yes, I believe you're going to need a little bit more than a cleric, and this is definitely something that I will need to speak with an actual member of the priesthood about. But what is it? Like a small rowing vessel, a schooner?
No, more like a second-rate ship of the line.
You see the sort of the clergyman's face just drop. You require a warship to be cleansed. Am I? That is what I'm understanding. Is that correct?
Vampires,
yes.
Holy man! There were vampires on this ship. We need to cleanse it.
Oh my, that's okay.
Hang on, my good
sorry,
man. You I think the best thing you could do is to find one of your superiors and get them to come and speak to us. And as I'm speaking, I take off my signet ring of the Knights of the Holy Judgment. Give him that. And because I'm a Knight of the Order, this question is of the utmost importance, and any help you could render us in this would be greatly appreciated.
Roll me a quick persuasion check. Okay.
God damn!
Also, roll me a religion check, please, sir. Fucking hell. The clergyman just takes the ring, studies it momentarily before offering Frank a single nod in acknowledgement. Of course, I will. I'll be right back. Just, please. The clergyman motions to the guards and. Could you please get these fellows into one of the side rooms and get them something to drink and something to eat? I believe this conversation may not be one for the open air. Yeah, the guard
That's a
nods
good
in
idea.
reply.
People get cagey around vampire talk.
Of course, if you'd be so kind as to follow me, I'll get you set up in one of these rooms, and we'll have one of the clergy provide you with refreshments.
Oh, God's blessing to you.
I hope there's rum.
So as you all are made to sit in one of the sort of smaller side rooms, it's a little bit like an office, various bookcases with tomes, scrolls stocked up. There's a large desk in the center of the room. Seems to be a mix between a sort of a study room and an impromptu meeting area. And after, I would say 10, maybe 15 minutes, the cleric from earlier knocks on the door once before stepping in, followed by two higher-ranking priests of Lathander. And they're easily noticeable due to the fact that their robes are just pristine white, and various golden jewelry sits around their neck. And one of them appears to have like I wouldn't say a crown, but sort of like a circlet with Lathander's symbol emblazoned on the front. My lords, this is those who we spoke of. I believe it requires utmost and immediate attention. If you would be so kind as to hear what they have to say. And the two high-ranking priests step into the room and then look over the crew of the Black Marque. The one with the circlet that has like long, mousy brown hair gives a little bit of a sort of disapproving glance over the party.
Booger scratching his nuts.
Well, I certainly hope this is, as you say, brother. It's, very well. Come, let us sit and discuss this ship of yours, shall we?
Indeed. We recovered the ship from from a den of vampires, I guess.
As this is happening, various sort of pages are now just entering the room and laying out just a small buffet of food on the table. Just simple things such as bread, a few cooked meats, and then several small goblets of wine are placed in front of each of the chairs. And
as you can guess, this ship has has witnessed and been party to some of the most heinous things that a man could imagine.
Is that so? Perhaps you would do well as to inform me of the name of this cursed vessel of yours.
Well, for now, it's called the Red Maiden, but I'd like the ship cleansed and rebirthed, as it were, and renamed.
As the mention of Red Maiden is aired, the two priests turn to each other, and both of them offer a nod in recognition. The vessel of Captain Claudia Orley of Luskin. It appears that her reign is over if you're in commandeer of her vessel.
Indeed.
Seems you've done the Sword Coast quite the favor. You have our gratitude. But a vessel of that nature would be, well, much better off just being sunk and sending it into the depths of the ocean, to the abyss, rather than attempt to try and purge whatever malfeasance and other horrors that vessel has seen. I don't think you would have the coin required for us to expunge whatever taint is on board that ship.
You'd be surprised how
Mitch,
much gold we can come up with for some tank cleansing.
Mitch straightens up. He goes, I don't know. I guess you use your eyes for nothing, eh?
Very well, I shall humour your requests at a cleansing. 5,000 gold coins or equivalent. No
do you
more,
want it in
no
gold,
less.
or do you want it in gems?
Hold. Barbara Asinov, you have my signet, please?
Of course, my apologies, Sir Knight. With that, the signet ring is slid back across the table. While I truly appreciate your endeavours and your questing on this matter, it's, again, surely from our point of view, you must understand that the value of a single ship is not exactly something that we do very often, nor, as far as we're concerned, the ship would be much better off sank into the bottom of the ocean. So again, 5,000 gold, no more, no less.
You're aware of my order?
I am, yes.
Our whole reason is for fighting evil. This ship is a tool that we could put to great use, ridding an evil from this world. Trying to break the sway of another deity that is trying to expand their influence. Both myself and my order would take great. We would be so very grateful to any assistance you could give to another holy order. My
The
companions
priest
may be coarse, rough, but they're good men at heart. And believe me, our purpose is true.
The priest leans on his elbows and rests his chin on his hands and sort of motions forward towards Frank. One thing that you mentioned in your little talk there got my attention. Now again, I understand the need of tools for fighting evil, so on and so forth. But You said expanding the domain of another deity. Elaborate.
There is female deity. I would prefer not to speak her name. But for a description of, she is the bane of a lot of sailors. Harbinger of ill fortune. I believe we understand each other.
Yes, of course, of course. The bitch of the ocean.
Correct,
Our
sir.
most beautiful assistant, her ladyship Amber Lee. Tell me more of this, what you believe to be the expansion of her domain. I'm intrigued. And perhaps, if you bring me enough, may convince me to assist or render additional services.
We have had numerous run-ins with agents. God. I take one of the marks of the ferryman from my pouch and place it on the table. We've removed items such as this.
Oh. The second priest reaches forward and takes the symbol and begins to close his eyes. Frank, roll me a quick Arcana check. You begin to feel a slight magical resonance from the man, and you immediately recognize that he's in the process of casting Identify. And the priest just sits there in silence with this coin in hand, with his eyes closed, while the head priest, Father Asenath, continues to converse with you. So, what exactly have you seen that has brought you to this conclusion that the bitch queen is trying to expand her domain?
Well, she came to us on our journey here, and she wasn't happy that we'd gotten rid of the vampires for some reason.
Why on earth would the goddess of the sea care for what happens to those of the undead on land?
Unless she was using them.
To take control of Luskan, a domain on the land.
Plausible, but without some form of evidence. Okay, well, is there anything else?
The statue that we got that coin from.
Mm-hmm.
There was hags bewitching people in her name.
A land-based idol.
The priest goes quiet, and for the next 7 or 8 minutes, he remains in strict silence. He seems to be mulling over a few things before the priest beside him opens his eyes and slowly places the coin onto the table, and then with a single finger slides it back towards Frank. Well, I can certainly say that this coin has certain links and ties to Amber Lee. It was incredibly unpleasant divining this thing. I don't know for what purpose or what exactly it does or did, but there is certainly something ill afoot with this. The head priest now turns back. Very well, then, in that case, while I cannot offer the cleansing of a large warship for free, I can at least deduce a certain amount of gold, or equivalent. But there will be a condition. We call it 3,000 gold with a further condition on top.
Go on.
I will require one of my clergy to accompany you in any dealings with this vampire or Umber Lee. You will report to me on your actions.
I mean, if he's staying with us, then at some point he's probably going to get bumped into her.
Very well, in that case then I will call it 3,000 gold coins, or equivalent, the cleansing of your vessel and the accompaniment of one of my members.
Booger raises his hand.
The priest nods towards Booger.
Just a clarifying point. If you want one of your clerics to come with us, we tend to get in some fights. Is he just going to sit back and observe? Or can we use him as needed?
I mean, as long as his life is his own, all I will ask is that he reports to me on any misgivings or any misdeeds that are brought to light in regards to this Umber Lee situation.
And do you have a cleric in mind, or any cleric that will report back to you?
None at the moment. It's not something I can conjure out of midair. We'll have to see which clerics are available.
Yeah,
Why?
just a suggestion. You might want to make it the hardiest cleric of the bunch, just in case, because we do get into some scuffles.
You see the assistant priest turn around and whisper something into the head priest's ear. Father Aznath nods slowly. There is one who may fit the bill. He is somewhat of a... I don't mean this in a condescending way, but he's somewhat of an outsider to the rest of the clergy. He seems to be a man who prefers to be out on the streets rather than one who extols the goodwill of Lathander here in the cathedral. I'm not entirely sure where he is at present, but I'm sure I can find him or have someone find him by the morrow.
Mitch, Frank, how does that sound?
Sounds absolutely fine to me.
Yep.
If I may, before we put an end to these proceedings, may I ask your advice on something? As
By
one
all
church
means.
to another. I've recently come into possession of an amulet, and the inscription on said amulets has eluded me. Would one of you two fine gentlemen be able to have a look at it and give me any insights you may have?
Of course. By all means, allow me to take a look.
I remove the amulet and binding and place on the table, as well as the book with the illustration of the leaf and thunderbolts.
Okay. Over the course of the next... the assistant priest takes the amulet and book, and over the course of the next 10 minutes, again, begins to cast Identify, and as the minutes pass, he opens his eyes and blinks a few times. I believe this may require a little more delving. I cannot seem to. It seems to be some form of divine magic, divine will, interfering with my identification of these items.
That's the same
May-
problem I've had.
May we hang on to these for a while longer?
I would rather keep the amulet with me. Gives me great comfort.
Very well, in that case, we will see what we can divine from this tome, and we shall return it in the morrow alongside our clergyman.
You have my most heartfelt thanks.
Of course, and you have my word as High Priest of Lathander. Father Asnoth, that I will, of course, return this item to you the earliest convenience in the morrow.
On the morrow, then.
As this is happening, and silence falls over the meeting, you can all just hear.
It's good. It's good bread.
Garvash
fresh
is there at
bread.
the edge of the table with two large loaves of bread in hand, just pounding them into his face.
Yes. Can we get some of this on the ship?
We'll ask Rudy about it.
Oh. Yeah, like some sort of God's bread. Not had holy bread before. It's fluffy.
As I said, gentlemen, a bit coarse, but he has a heart of gold.
Yeah, the priests slowly nod, and with that, the meeting comes to a close. As you all begin to depart the Cathedral of Lathander, what's the plan?
I need to buy a hat for Barker before he has a fucking shit fit.
So, in that case, then I guess to the market district.
Yeah.
Indeed.
2 hours pass. Oh, go on.
Question: does full plate include a helmet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to wear one, yes.
Right. Would it reduce my AC if I didn't wear the helmet?
No.
Would you force that upon me?
No.
Okay.
No, it's D&D, you know.
Yeah.
I just checking. Just checking.
Yeah. I'm not going to make you wear a bucket. Well, oh, that'd be pretty good though. I might just put a bucket on your character in on stream.
I mean, you're gonna have to redo my token anyway. Well, you don't have.
I
to
am.
redo my token.
Oh, I am. No, I am. Of course I am. Of course I am. Who do you think I am? It's got to reflect your character. So,
Match!
What?
Did you say we're going to buy a hat for Barker?
Yeah. I saw a really girly store, so I'm gonna buy the biggest, girliest, featheriest, floweriest hat I can, and then convince
you
him it's
know-
all the rage.
You know, Mitch, I wouldn't mind a hat. Something to cover up my bald head out in the sun. You know, keep me from burning.
What kind of hat? Like this kind of hat?
No, that's a little fancy for me, I guess. I'm thinking like just something to cover my head. It could be floppy, it could be it could be stiff. I don't really care, but I don't get down with the captain's fashion choices.
That's fair enough.
thank you, Bridge. I appreciate it, buddy.
Well, why don't we We try some hats on you then and see what suits you.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
You begin to make your way towards the market district, and as you begin to use some of the side streets as shortcuts, you come to a bend in the road, and just ahead, you see a group of, I would say, 6 people dressed in chainmail with halberds in the ground and green tabards. Instantly recognizing them as a guard patrol of Waterdeep.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
And as you look at them, they look at you. And this rugged voice from the female guard captain rings out. Hey you, over there, can we have a quick word if you don't mind?
Damn, girl, you got a deeper voice than I do.
That was a -7 instead of +7, my bad. Deal with it.
Hold on, was she not supposed to sound like that?
No, but she does now.
Okay.
I love it.
We've got a Bryn of Tarth star character here. And I have a word with you all, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I'll
What,
let you step
what's
up.
that? What's going on?
Can you move your tokens?
What do you?
Oh, wherever. Yeah, I'll let you have a bit of a move.
There we go.
Okay, Garbash is just gonna move up along. So
What can we- Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, just well, we've had a little bit of a word from a few people saying that some faces have been heading up into the North District recently that match a few faces on some of the posters. And as she points off to her right, there is indeed like several wanted posters pinned to the wooden wall alongside her. Now, if my eyes don't deceive me, you, sir, she points towards Booga, you look awfully familiar.
What do you mean? Hold on. Let me take a quick look at this wanted poster. Booger shuffles over because it's right here on the board, right?
Yeah.
Booger shuffles over and takes a look.
No, that obviously ain't me. Look at me, I'm way prettier than that drawing, and my beard's black.
The guard captain steps forward to look at Booga.
Get a good look. I don't charge by the hour.
Roll me a deception check.
Deception check.
Yeah, so you wouldn't mind then if I, just did a few little, just to, clear your name. If I did a few things, dispel magic, maybe just have a little trimming from the bottom of your beard there, just to make sure that, it's not been dyed or sooted.
I mean, you're the guards in this town. You got to do what you got to do.
Roll me 1d2, Booga. All right, then. And with that, she extends a hand and begins to cast Dispel Magic on Booga.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Is your disguise a magic-based disguise?
No, it's physical.
So therefore, the wave of magical energy washes over Booga, and she frowns for a moment, then nods. All right. So if I could just get a hair from your beard.
Yeah, no problem. Clip away. But don't clip too much, though. I'm
No,
quite
just-
proud of this beard.
Just the one's more than enough.
Okay, all right.
She takes, leans forward, and with a gauntleted hand, plucks very quickly a single beard hair from Booga's chin.
Ow! God damn, you could have been more gentle than that.
And with a small vial in hand, she drops the hair into a small potion bottle, corks it, shakes it back and forth for a few moments before holding it up towards where the sun is. So it'll be over in about a minute. And your companions, step forward. Don't be shy. Nothing to hide, I hope.
No. Nothing like getting accosted by the gods. Yeah.
We've been out on holy business. We've been visiting the temple, and it ain't we just out here on legitimate business. Guardswoman.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? Well, the guard captain looks at Mitch and begins to squint. What disguise have you got, Mitch?
Fucking hat.
Yeah,
Just
I got a big old hat on.
Roll me a deception check.
Use my inspiration for this.
Use that
Okay.
inspiration. Nice.
And last, she sort of...
Actually, my ponytail isn't plaited like it usually is. It's kind of like side sweep.
Okay. Last but not least, the guard woman looks over Frank, but immediately, Frank, you can tell that her sort of inquisitive gaze just washes over you. It's, she doesn't seem to recognize you at all, but she is showing quite a bit of interest in Booga and Mitch. Do me a quick favor, just take that hat off. Let me get a good look at those handsome dwarvish features.
Oh, you one of those weirdos that have a dwarf fetish?
Cute.
Okay. And Mitch takes it off with a flourish. As his head fall down half side of his face.
The guardswoman holds the vial now once again to the sun, turns it upside down once more, and then nods. Interesting. Very interesting. You two wouldn't mind accompanying me and my guardsman for a little stroll down to the city watch by any chance?
What for?
Just questions.
Are we under arrest?
You can ask us questions right here. We ain't got to go down to no fucking guard tower.
Yeah.
I just find these things much easier to deal with when we're sat at a table rather than doing it out in the open air. Of course, your friends are welcome to return to whatever they are doing.
I find things are easier when they're done quickly.
Yes, regrettably, I'm going to need at least a day or two of your time just to straighten things out.
A day or two, huh? Okay, all right.
Because you see, I'm under the impression, she holds the vial up, that this black's not your natural color now, is it?
Well, look at that. She changed the color of your hair. Huh.
Okay.
And Booger immediately pulls out pecan pie and smacks a bitch in the face.
Oh shit! Okay. Roll me initiative, Booger. You get a round of surprise. Oh man. Well, let me.
That's fair. I did it last time.
Let me pull that up quick. Jesus. Let's get Garvash in. All right. Round of surprise.
All right. Booger immediately goes in swinging.
Is on the guard captain or
The one that's right in front of me.
oh, the right? Okay. 26 is certainly a hit.
I think I
10.
rolled the wrong damage there. Hold on.
Okay.
It's been too long. Do I roll damage or versatile?
Damage if you're using it two-handed.
Okay, damage then. All right, we're good.
Yeah. Versatile if you're using it one-handed.
No, it was versatile for 2. Damage for 1, right?
Well, let's find out. Let's roll.
No. Sorry, versatile's two-handed. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So it
Yeah.
should have been 13.
13. Okay. You immediately hear the armored breastplate of the guard just crack as Pecan Pie slams into it. And the man
Booger
is just.
looked-
Sorry, go on.
Yep.
He's wounded.
The guards have said, we tried to do this nice. We tried to do it nice, and y'all fucked it up. And then fucking swings again.
Yeah, 19 will do it. What happens to the poor guy?
He just crumples right there in the middle of the street. Also, I'm getting an error when I roll.
I'm not. So it's all good.
Okay, all right.
Carry on for now.
Okay.
We'll sort it at some point. But yeah, I mean, the damage seems to be fine. It could be the attack animation error.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So after Booger lays this guard out in the street, he looks at the others and goes, "This is on you. This is your fault. You fucked up."
Are you going in straight for kills then, yeah?
No, you know what? Let's just keep him knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you slam Pecan Pie into it, his helmet seems to take the brunt of the second swing, and the guard, most likely with a few broken ribs, if nothing else, and a battered chest bit, and a massive dent in his helmet, just collapses to the ground.
As his final action, Booger looks over his shoulder at Mitch and goes, "Sorry, Mitch."
So,
Yeah,
him
right.
from combat. We'll go straight to combat then. So, Frank.
Frank's like, "I can't knock anybody out. I just fucking Eldritch bolt him in the face."
I was thinking it's not going to go well. Let's just aim at this fellow at the back here. I couldn't find out this blast.
So just as the energy begins to form around your hand, Frank, you see the guard captain draw her sword, outstretch her hand, and the Eldritch Blast fizzles. Counterspell.
You wasted a counterspell on a cantrip?
I mean, God doesn't know what it is. She just saw you casting magic.
Does that take both bolts or just one?
Yes, that's the whole spell.
Cool. Fair dues. Also, can I have Calturn as well?
Oh shit, yeah, of course you can.
I don't think I'm going to need him, but
There you go.
better to have it and not need it.
2 arms! All of you, 2 arms! These ruffians need to be taught a lesson.
Any bonus actions? Any movement?
I don't think I've got any bonus actions I can do, really.
Okay.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Booker, over to you.
What, me already?
Yeah, you've got a free round. That's initiative order.
Which one's the captain?
The woman with the
Is that the
right
helmet?
next to you.
Okay. Now that he's knocked out one guard, Booker charges forward.
There you go. Okay.
starts
As
to-
you dive past her, she sort of now draws a sword and just swings out, trying to catch Booger in the back.
Right. The one that I knocked out?
No, the guard captain who just ran past
That
gets
was
an
the
attack
one
of
that I knocked
opportunity. No, you knocked the. You told me that guy.
out. Right.
That's the god captain.
That's the guard captain. Yeah. I said, which one are you attacking? You said the guy right in front of me. So
Yes.
you yeah. So the guard captain's got an attack of opportunity against you because you just ran past her. 23.
Hold on. Am I seeing something different than you're seeing? Yeah, I don't see the guard captain on my screen at all.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Let me get
Hold on
rid
a
of
minute.
her.
Let me back up. That changes the
There you go.
situation. Okay, now I can see her. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so confused. I was like, how the fuck is a knockdown guy gonna fucking attack of opportunity? All right, well, instead of charging forward to attack the other guy, I'm gonna attack the guard captain.
Fair enough. Go for it. $20 is enough. 9 damage. Okay.
Yeah, it's totally the animation that's fucking up.
Yeah. Well, I need an update.
So Booger looks at her and goes, "You had to be good at your fucking job, didn't you?" That's not.
I
what
certainly
wanted.
try.
Clear vicious mockery. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey, Kelly. Fucking hell. All right. 16. Yeah. Also, hello to Callie's mum. Hello. And happy
Hi,
birthday
Kelly's
for
mom.
happy birthday for tomorrow. We will we'll get a drink for you in a moment. All right, so the guard captain sort of takes a step back as Pecan Pie slams into her. It's not a too much of a a powerful hit against her, and she does seem pretty skilled.
Okay. As my bonus action / final action, I'm gonna look at her and say, "Now's the time for you to walk away. This can all be nothing."
Not without crossing swords first.
I'm just giving you that opportunity. It's not going to end well otherwise.
We are the bulwark of Waterdeep. Ruffians
Yeah,
and
okay.
murderers such as you have no place in this fine city.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I gave you the choice.
And then I'm done.
Okay. Immediately, 2 arrows now fly in from the archers at the back. The first one towards Garvash. Which, no, it's not going to hit him. Second one will fly in towards Mitch.
Okay.
21.
Oh, it's a hit. Ooh.
It's a hit for 8 damage.
Okay, never mind. I
No.
use deflect missiles, and I'm not even going to roll because like my minimum's 13.
Okay.
What I am going to do though, spend a key point,
Yep.
and we'll throw it right back at him.
Okay.
17
17's a hit
for 8 damage.
for 8 damage. All right. So as the archer at the back lets loose the arrow, Mitch just snags it out of midair, turns it, and launches it back, and the arrow just punctures through the chain shirt of the archer in the back. You just hear this. "Ow!" All right. So that's both of these archers. Mitch, over to you.
Yeah, I'm going to move forward.
Yeah.
We'll target the guard. Captain.
Okay.
Give her the old Edris treatment.
Okay.
19.
19's enough. A 9.
A 9. And we'll stick a stun and strike on her.
Okay. Constitution saving
15
throw.
con save.
15 nails it.
Lucky.
Nails it.
28.
28. That'll definitely do it.
6.
6. Okay.
And because I'm a knobhead, I'm going to spend another key point. And we'll turn that one into a stunning strike as well.
Yeah.
Con save, please.
14. She is wrapped at the side of the head, which sends her skittering to the ground momentarily.
She is stunned till the
Stunned.
end of my next turn.
What does that actually entail?
She's at disadvantage, I believe. Let me
Should be
double
a
check.
Yeah, any attacks against her?
Double check quick. Stun creatures incapacitated, can't move and can only speak falteringly. The creature... Bear with me. So I can't access it quickly on there because I can't bring the thing up because my computer. So stun creatures incapacitated. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Alrighty then.
And because she's incapacitated, she can't take actions or reactions. So basically, she's out of the fight until Mitch's next turn.
So right now she is currently doing the chicken dance.
Yeah.
I love Mitch.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'm going to spend another key point.
Okay.
And we're going to target the guy next to her.
Yeah.
With a flurry of blow.
Okay.
9. Ooh, oh.
9 will do it. No, it won't. What am I on about?
No, it
9's
won't.
definitely a miss. The guard by this point's unslung his shield with a halberd at the ready, and he just blocks the incoming fist.
That's alright, I've got 2. 15.
15's enough. No, it's not. No, it's not enough. I'm lying to you. Even once again with the second blow, it knocks it away. Close though.
Ooh. And I shall end my turn there.
All right. In response, you are going to get a halberd, Mitch, from the guard you struck.
Okay.
So he lashes out. 19 to hit.
Ooh, it's a hit.
For 11 damage.
11 damage.
The second guard is also going to... So seeing that his captain's currently being engaged, he's going to move around the side of his companion up into a V formation with the guard captain. The shield out and halberd ready. He's going to strike towards Booger. Yeah, it's not going to hit. 8.
Definitely not.
All right. Garbash. We've got partnership part of the crew.
We do.
We do. All right. So. He's actually going to go around this way. Garvash, with axe in hand, sort of throws it from his left to his right and then stomps forward.
Oh, it's a fight, is it? All right then, come at me. I dare ya.
And... shit. I can't access the fucking thing at the minute.
Intimidating presence.
Yeah, I can't access it.
Garbage can
It's not
choose
on-
up to 3 targets within 5 feet of him. If the creatures can see or hear him, they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, DC 12, or become immobile on the until
Right,
the start
in
of
that case-
Garbash's next turn.
From where he was, Garvash is actually going to then. So he was there. 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. He's going to sort of scoot around Mitch, tap his hand on the helmet of the guard, and spin around behind the group. And that's then where he's going to be like,
I've got you. I've got you now. Go on. Come at me.
So they all need to make a wisdom saving throw. First one is a fail at 10. Second one from the guard captain is wisdom saving throw. A 4, she fails. And the last guy to the north of Garvash, wisdom saving throw, 10. They are all currently locked down.
Petrified.
Yeah. All right.
This isn't going well for him.
No, it's not. Frank, over to you.
Well, Frank's got the having his eldest
Yeah.
star
Yeah, I thought you might.
counterspelled. So I'm gonna blight this motherfucker.
Oh my god!
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
We'll get started it.
What?
You started it.
I believe. It's not. It's a constitution, so she's just a normal. Yeah, she's not. I was going to check if she was at a disadvantage, but it's not. It's just strength and dexterity. She's at disadvantage for.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter because it's a 4.
Well. For 37 points of damage.
She's got 38 HP. I'll let you have it. What happens to her?
All the moisture in her body is drawn out of her in a split second, and her face just instantly mummifies and turns into stretched skin over a skeleton, and her body just collapses in on top of itself.
Just this sort of skeletal husk just drops to the ground, you know, sort of fingers curled, and the remaining guards just see this happen and just go, oh shit. Okay, any further actions?
Yeah, I'm just gonna untarget myself because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna walk down to here.
Yeah.
And give myself a line of fire on everyone just in case I need it.
Okay.
And I'll start picking the dirt out from under my fingernails.
Okay.
Well, Booger, having seen that Frank just desiccated this bitch,
Just went fucking nuclear. I love it.
charges at the healers or the archers
Okay.
and starts wailing on them.
Due to seeing their guard captain just turn into a desiccated fucking corpse in front of him, I'm going to say that the guard doesn't get an attack of opportunity against you. He's currently staring down at the horrific fate that's just befell his leader.
Yep. Oh, I'm targeted.
You don't really need to if the animations aren't working, mate. Just roll it as normal.
Crit fail.
In response, the archer sees Booger running towards him and begins to book it.
Oh, okay.
Any further actions?
Hold on. I can barely not reach him.
You do have a range attack.
no, Booger wouldn't use a ranged attack. Seeing the other archer run away, Booger stands there dumbfounded for a second and disappointed, and then turns his attention to the other archer that happens to be standing real close.
Yeah.
And goes to work.
Okay.
With his second attack.
Just enough for the archer.
Oh, thank God.
What happens to him?
He also crumples onto the ground.
Killing blow or KO?
Nope. KO.
Okay. So with that then, we'll knock him out of the fight. Boom. All right.
I'm gonna refresh my foundry.
I are. That you done?
Yep.
The guard who's currently running away will continue to do so. So he's going to go 30 feet to there. And then he's going to dash for another 30 feet down there. Mitch, over to you.
I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna try and talk to these two guys and be like, okay, so you done? As I step over the desiccated corpse of the captain.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna use burn my inspiration.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
The guy. You just mummified the captain. You'll pay for this. You're all gonna be fucking hung from the rafters.
Fair enough. He gets Edoris in the face.
Okay, yeah, he does.
10.
For 10, okay.
We'll use a stun and strike on him.
Okay.
Stun and strike everybody.
Fucking hell. Yeah, he's stunned. 5.
Oh, poor bastard. And then I'll look to
Yeah.
his friend, eyeball him,
Hung.
and give him the same treatment.
Hung.
23.
Hung as fuck enders.
7 damage.
Fucking hell.
Spend a key point.
It is hanged, but...
Have a stun and strike.
Jesus. He actually manages to block at the last minute before being stunned for a 19.
Dumb bastard. I use a bonus action to use an unarmed strike.
Okay.
14. Oh.
Not enough. As the fist comes in again, the guard's shield just intercepts, blocking it.
And I shall end my turn.
Alright. Guards. One's the one who isn't stunned. Still locked down by Garvash. He's going to yeah, what I need to do is make sure that says the end of Garvash's next turn into it. So he will just again lash out towards Mitch with his halberd. 15.
New.
That's really all he can do. And the guards are not too good. The other guard is stunned. And no part of the ship, part of the crew. So, probably one round left. Frank.
Okay. I'm gonna sidestep a little bit, just get an angle of fire.
Yeah.
Target
Got
Mr.
in mind.
Running Away Pants.
Yeah.
14.
14. is just enough for the archer. 9. Oh, you hear the shattering of metal, of chainmail, and you see the various rings just ping off. Is he going anywhere?
He's get over here.
So as the Eldritch Blast slams into his back, you just see like a small vacuum just of energy just pulling backwards. And as he's pulled back, he actually falls flat on his arse, not expecting this blast to hit him from behind. So he's knocked prone.
Might as well finish him off then.
That'll hit. I mean, he's knocked prone. You got advantage.
I don't think I need it. I'll tell you, I'll give it another roll just to get a crit.
Oh.
I don't need it.
What happens to him?
As he's lying on his back with his head towards me, the Eldritch Blast hits him in the top of the helmet and just forces his head into his chest cavity.
Oh! So he is dead as fuck.
Frank doesn't do knockouts.
No. So let's remove him. And any further actions?
Nah, I'm just gonna sit here smugly.
All right, Booger.
So who's left? The two that are near
Just-
Mitch?
Yeah,
Just the
these
two that are near you.
One's currently stunned, so
Yeah.
One stunned.
Okay. So the archers are knocked out or dead. Booger's gonna
Yep.
swing over here behind Garvash. And he's gonna go after this dude right here. In for a penny,
Okay.
in for a pound.
Yeah. It's 23. Certainly a hit. And this guy's uninjured, or he was, until the hammer comes crashing down on his back.
And then Booger's gonna hit him a second time.
Okay. So, having deflected Mitch's fist numerous times, he doesn't hear or see Booger step up behind him as he brings the hammer down.
Wait, I thought you changed it to where a 19 would show up as a crit for me.
I did on the last. I've not ticked it because obviously I had to re-import your
Okay.
character. Let me do that now.
Well, it's a 19, so that's a crit
Yeah.
because of my Mitch's
It is. Yeah. So weapon critical threshold 19. There we go. Update. That should work in future.
No.
What
that's
what
a
happens to the guard?
terrible roll, though.
That is a terrible crit roll.
It doesn't. He's dead, right?
He's definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or up to you.
No, he's dead. Fuck it. I mean, Frank's
Go on, then.
killing bitches out here. So the only person left alive is the captain, right?
No, the captain's dead as fuck.
Oh, Captain's proper dead.
Just this
It's
guy
just-
that's stunned.
I thought this was the captain.
No.
The chick with the helmet off. And the ponytail, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The one who's got turned into a mummy basically without its bindings.
Yeah, I was confused. Okay. So Booger kills this dude in front of him, looks at the one remaining person who's stunned, and shakes his head and says, I gave y'all a chance. And then that's the end of Booger's turn.
Mitch.
We're just gonna be a knobhead. And just start using this guy as a punching bag. He's gonna strike him. With advantage because he's stunned. Oh, fucking up.
Yeah. I mean, it's not enough. So you manage to just sort of like, as you go in to punch him in the head, your fist is just deflected slightly off of the edge of his helmet.
Look at that.
That'll do. Okay.
For 8.
Yeah.
And
I guess you're gonna keep going.
yeah, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound, right? I'm gonna start flurry
Yeah.
closing them. Just fucking, let's go mad, lad.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
16's enough.
4, 9.
Yeah.
Are you dead?
Is that a?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think I can put much more blood splats on that token. What do you do?
As he's falling, I'm punching and punching, just turn his head into just a bloody pulpy mess. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to stop. Is he dead? Oh yeah, he's totally dead.
And with that, you all take a moment from the explosive surge of momentum, and you now notice, looking around, that all of the houses have people looking out towards you all, having witnessed this scene of intense carnage.
Booger looks over at Mitch.
We might need to accelerate Sutton's timetable.
Or just hide on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck the hat.
Yeah. Stupid fucking hat didn't work anyway. He chucks it on the floor and stamps on it.
Oh, oh shit. I guess you're hightailing out, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We use back streets and everything just to get back to the port and back to the ship.
Roll me. In fact, let's bring into this. Roll me a stealth check as a group.
With advantage, then, yeah.
With advantage, yeah. If it's with a group with advantage. 18. Okay. If you're not wrong, Ron. Over the space of the next couple of hours, you in fact accelerated. You're sprinting where you can, ducking and diving. It takes you around about an hour and a half to make it back to the dock ward of Waterdeep. Nothing seems to hinder you, and again, with the guards being killed, you imagine that news won't reach the city watch until at bare minimum a few hours later. You do manage to make it back. Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just saying, okay.
So yeah, you managed to make it back to the Red Maiden, and quickly and promptly dip inside, where you find Barker sat in the galley, with his feet on the table, just mulling around, talking to various members of the crew.
Welcome back, lads. Welcome back.
McCullen!
You see McCullen just, hey, what can I do for you?
I need you to go on a very important mission in the morning.
All right, what is it? What can I do for you?
I paid a dwarven lady at the Ashen Arms to refit some armor for me, and I'm gonna need somebody to go pick it up. I would appreciate it if you would do that for me.
Roll me a quick persuasion check.
I'm looking for it.
No worries, mate. No worries.
I'm going to use my advantage on this one.
Okay. McCullen, no, I can. I'm pretty certain I can do that. I mean, I don't know where it is, but
Ashen Arms. Mitch, can you describe to him where that fucking is?
Yeah. Just main road to the market. Follow the main road round to the left, and it's just in the corner. You can't miss it.
McCullen begins to jot down on a piece of parchment and a charcoal pencil the details, and he nods feverishly in response. All right, I'll tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the lady only speaks Dwarvish, so make sure you fucking slide.
Hey, don't worry. I mean, I'm pretty suave with the lady dwarves, Mitch. You know, it's and McCullen slides up alongside Mitch. Is she a looker?
You have no idea.
I'll see what I can do then. Don't worry about it.
She will take your breath away.
Take your breath away.
Hey, that's not that.
Oh,
Sorry, McCullen.
No.
Sorry, McCullen.
McCullen just slinks off.
Thank you, McCullen. Thank you, Captain. We might have fucked up.
no, yet. Say it ain't so.
They listen. I got
Valkyr.
lucky over the last week. They didn't really recognize me or nothing. But apparently, we came across a guard captain who had a fucking brain in her head.
Barker crosses his feet on the table and nods.
All right, go on.
Yeah, had a brain in her head. The problem is, there were witnesses.
Of course there was. All right. How bad are we talking? You know, it's like knock a few on the head.
Yeah, Hazel's not the only one wanted for murder, I'm sure, at this point.
Great. That's fucking marvelous. All right, well, in that case, you weren't followed back to the ship where?
No.
No.
All right, good. Fine, well, lay low. And we'll be out of here in a day or two's time anyway, so. Bloody hell.
Barker just strokes his beard.
I tried to give him an out, Captain. They didn't want it. Yeah, no, they didn't want it, and so they got it.
Any other city and you could have paid, or at least reason, but no, Waterdeep. Some of these guards, I don't like the damn place. It'd be too straight-laced. Far too straight-laced. You need a permit for this, a fucking dock exemption form for that. Alright, well, we'll get Sutton, and then we'll fuck off. Get Luskin, and then back to High Part.
Captain, got some priests coming to cleanse the ship tomorrow.
Oh, how'd you manage that?
Frank?
We picked up a new crew member.
Oh yeah. We went to the temple. I flashed my paladin credentials, and they let us in.
Well, bloody hell. Nicely done. This priestly guy. You're not going to be one of these, preaching their god on me decks by any chance, are they?
Well, they were going to charge you 5,000 gold for it.
Fuck, how much?
Right.
But I told them a tale of what's been going on, and they dropped it to 3,000 and gave us a cleric to observe what's going on with she will not be named, and hopefully it's someone that can assist us.
Oh, fingers crossed. I don't want no god spy looking over my shoulder. I mean, worst case scenario, you can always toss him overboard.
From what
To be
I heard,
fair-
he sounds like a bit of an outcast.
Yeah, a bit of a black sheep. So hopefully,
You fit right in.
It might not be a bad idea then. Hey, well, good
Worst
work.
comes-
I mean, now
worst
go on,
comes to
Frank,
worst,
go on.
we'll just tip him full of rum and get him drunk, and he'll forget everything.
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
All right. So, anything anyone wants to bring forth to the captain while we're here?
I lost your hat.
You it's all right. You can go and buy me a new one, aren't
Why
you,
not?
Mitch?
Well, not here, can I? We'll have to wait till we're in Luskan. Somewhere reputable.
No, hang on. We're in the trade capital of the South Coast, where they've got the finest wares in all the land passing through, and you want to go and buy me a hat from Luskan?
Captain, do you like having a quartermaster?
Yes, less work for me. Aye.
If Mitch sets foot off a ship, you ain't gonna have a quartermaster.
Fine. Well, Mitch, you're getting me too.
Two?
I want to replace the one you lost, and another one as an apology. Aye.
Son of a bitch. You only got one noggin. This is fucking bullshit.
Well, I want a nice new one, like a brown one, and then maybe like a dark maroon with frills and, big white feathers.
Maroon?
Aye, like a dark red wine.
I know what maroon is. I was just wondering why maroon.
It's a bit different. You don't see any other pirates out there with maroon hats.
Who are you trying to impress?
It's none of your business. Just get me a damn hat. 2 hats.
I'm sure we'll find a nice fat trader captain on the ocean with a nice hat that we can liberate for you.
Good. Marvelous. All right. Well, look. Sort your damn shit out, and hopefully we can get all of this blown over and out of parts in tomorrow.
Yep.
So, with you all back on board the Red Maiden, I think a long rest is apparent.
It's not like anything else.
Mitch, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna sit and just pester Hazel the entire time.
That seems fair.
Because there's nothing to do. Like the ship's stocked and ready, the crew's
Yep.
off. I'm just gonna be a proper bellend and just annoy her.
All right, that seems fair. In fact, I am going to make a note of that. I want for next session, you and Hazel to get together and regale us next week on what happened.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, that's your homework. Get together with Hazel and tell us a tale next week. As dawn breaks, the vast majority of the crew now have returned. Some hungover, some with no coin to their name, others with new friends, associates, or crest-ganged crew. Someone roll me. Let's go for 3d10.
On it. Hell yeah! That's a big roll, dog.
7.
Add 7 to the crew.
Jesus. At least it's a round number. We're up to 160.
Yeah, Yeah, it seems that the vast majority of the Red Maiden's crew, or the Black Marque's crew, went and blew their entire paycheck. He's got fucking shit faced in the Waterdeep taverns, and no one was actually press ganged. It was mostly people who were too drunk have just been dragged on board the ship.
It's only cost us 7 silver though.
That's just, hey mate, you're not wrong. And also, McCullen by this point, has departed to reclaim Mitch's armor. Oh, sorry, Booger's armor. Booger. Roll me. Roll me 2 D100s.
2 D100s.
Yeah. Okay. McCullen returns several hours later with a sack over his shoulder, and as he makes his way down the dock, he stops at the gangplank that leads up to the Red Maiden and begins to shout up. Oh no, Discord's died. Discord's died, chat. I've got a sneak suspicion. Sneak suspicion, that's it. Oh no. Oh, gutted. Yeah. Yeah. It has indeed, D's. Discord has died. Discord has died. Ah. Piece of shit. Just double check, see if we can get in quick. Not a bad thing. Yeah, no, it's definitely yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking. We'll pick this a little bit up next session because it'll be a nice opener for the bits, for the various resolutions. It is. It's been slowly petering out, Sneeze. So yeah, we'll pick up this next session just for the departure out towards Luskan and the resolution of the priests of Lathander. Welcome to hell, bitch. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, let's yeah, let's end it there. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Apologies for the somewhat abrupt end. Alas, it's just one of those things, regrettably. Me too, D's. I'm genuinely surprised. So, what I will do is bring the ambient tunes down. We'll throw in the Drunken Sailor, and I will try and see if I can raid someone. If not, I may just have to end it. But everyone, thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed, the session. Another bit more of a sort of downtime RP centric session, but we're just sort of on the lull between the next rise in the story's arc. So for now, I'm going to pounce over to end screen. Bye. Everyone, thank you for the support as always, and I will speak to you all and see you all very soon. Also, New World next week. Whoop!
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. rises, way and up she rises, way and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Or not. Oh, Loom. Nice. Let's go. See you all later, everyone. Bye.